Hello, everyone. We are playing a 2v2 game because in the house with me is Fruitstrike.
Hello.
Hooray! So we finally get a chance to play together, just like the Whopper Brothers, only it'll be less related, and possibly it'll be interesting to see which is bluer, actually. We're probably going to swear more than I usually do when I'm on my own in a room, because swearing to myself seems kind of boring, but swearing to someone else in the room is an exquisite level of communication. So that's what we're doing. We're playing Team Sweden, so thanks to them for setting up. It's already late where they are, so we're doing a 60-minute clock, which with talking to another person is going to be a race against time.
Yeah.
But we'll do it because we want to put Team Sweden to bed before midnight.
Yes.
So let's go.
They said they don't care if we're really strict about times.
Good.
But yes.
Yes, I want to accept the game invite. This stupid trackpad, the right clicks this side, so I always click on it. It's like, do you want to withdraw? No, I want to play. That's why I'm here. Withdrawing would be a really stupid thing to do. All right, we are the bear.
Yay! I like USSR
So
more.
time to steamroll.
Ooh, we get these style.
Yeah.
We got blockade as well. Oh, we have no 4-ops though. I don't think we're gonna steamroll them. We do have CIA. We don't
need to
have
ditch
Fidel.
CIA before D-style then, right?
Maybe. It depends. We'll
they-
see what Fidel's doing.
That's true.
They
Yeah.
might space Fidel.
If they play really well and we ditch CIA showing them D-style, they could 5-year plan and steal it from us, which would be sad.
The thing is, I'm kind of tempted to keep containment. We want to indie Reds for sure and Truman get them out, and I'm kind of tempted to keep containment into the next round as the last AR play because CIA created is also a really good last AR play to give them the least information. Although then they would know we have containment. Okay.
Tough gig, huh?
No,
Anyway,
it's not that tough. Actually,
we've got independent red, so 4-4-1 in Austria.
Yeah. This is not... I think this hand is... It's not great, but it's manageable. If we get Red Scare purged, we're screwed.
Yeah. But then that's true. Right, what's our headline? Cambridge 5, see if they've got a scoring card. Arab-Israeli war to try and clear them out of the Middle East.
I think Cambridge 5 is the best thing because then we know what to fight for.
Okay. And it may get defected anyway.
Yeah.
We also don't really have a lot of ops to have a massive war in the Middle East.
And we don't... I don't think we want to play Blockade because we want to... We have
We've
D-Style
got
in our
D-style.
hand
Yes,
already.
we want to use our ops, not...
We would rather
staff
force them
on
to
the wall.
keep whatever red cards they have that are not great.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Do you want to plug in our...
Oh, yeah.
I'll track cards!
I know. I'm so bad at this. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Blockade...
I won't tab away.
D-Style...
Fruitstrike bought wine, so that's nice. I don't normally have wine while I play. Normally it's tea or alcohol-free beer, because I'm a sad bastard talking to himself. All right, so we want Cambridge 5?
I think so.
Then let's do it. Boy. Defected.
Okay, that's
Called
fine.
it.
Yeah, we both lost the same amount of ops, so whatever.
Should we
Okay.
independent red coup Iran? There's no point in having a coup in Italy, because we don't have the ops for it.
Yeah,
Get independent reds out the deck.
for sure. I think Indie Reds is the right thing to do.
Iran, rather than Panama? We want to get a coup off, right?
I think Iran, yeah.
Let's do
I
it.
like that. Let's do it, yep.
Goodbye, Iran. Yay!
I'm a good luck charm.
We're gonna win! Or at least we won the opening coup. Let's call it here. Good night, Team Sweden. Right, so they'll counter coup with like all 5 4-op cards.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit
Just
disturbing
click
that
we've gotten rid of Arab Israeli
thank
war in
you.
Cambridge.
You're correct.
Not even Arab Israeli. I was not correct. I pointed to the wrong one.
Whoops.
Independent Reds. And we lost Cambridge 5 at the headline and they ditched defectors.
I'm going to be really
Oh.
bad at this.
taking my jumper off. I'm so hot.
What else is coming off tonight? Jeez.
Woo!
I never card track, so you're going to have to remind me to do
and
it a lot.
defectors. That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, defectors. Good call.
Mm.
Oops, no, that doesn't go.
It's like
down.
being on the flight deck. Everything is cross checks. Everything.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 cards have gone in
Yep.
so far.
You have control.
Good call.
So what's the rest of our turn? If they have a really duff coup, we could like use Truman Doctrine to coup Panama, and then they're not dropping DEFCON. They're better at this than we're giving them credit for, and
That's
now we
fine.
can't get them out.
I actually think maybe we coup Lebanon here.
Yeah, okay. Do we do it with Truman
Either
Doctrine?
that, or we coup Malaysia.
I hate cooing non-battlegrounds that are two
Well,
stability
both of
with
them
low
are-
ops. They are,
yeah.
that's true. Lebanon has the most marginal utility, I suppose.
Let's coup Lebanon, and let's do it with... Oh, you know what? We should have started with 4-5 instead of 4-4-1. Because Truman is going to.
Oh yeah, we were going to use Truman anyway. Although they would have just taken Finland. Everyone always forgets about Tuktu out there.
Yeah, but I don't mind them taking Finland.
Nah.
I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So
Lebanon with Truman, keep DEFCON up because then they can't move into Thailand.
Or we could wait and do D-Style before Truman if we continue to drop the DEFCON.
Yes, and then we've realigned the.
So
I think it's just such a pig having.
Why
CIA
don't we just
as well.
use blockade then? Because it doesn't matter that they know blockade is out, or maybe it does because then they want to keep their. I don't know.
Or we could use Arab-Israeli war and put 2 into Pakistan, and if they coup there, we could use D-Style to take Thailand and maybe put 1 in Africa, 1 in South America. Oh no, DEFCON will only be 3, so. Putting it in Africa would be stupid. In fact, that's entirely stupid. Forget that.
No, it wasn't. No.
It's not the stupidest thing you've ever said, but it's pretty stupid.
Given our hand, I think the least amount of information that we can give our opponents is use blockade and coup Lebanon.
Okay. That's better than playing into Syria for domination. It's more aggressive. That's a Team Cardstrike move, not a Team Fruitlinger
move. We get an extra mill-op, though.
Yeah, that's true. All the mill-ops. So coup... And Lebanon with
hopefully
blockade.
It goes well. Hopefully it goes well.
Fingers crossed. It goes badly.
It did not go well. What's Billy's?
That's this bookcase. That Mrs. C turned into a cool daybed thing.
Is it an IKEA thing?
It is. This is IKEA. That's IKEA. That's IKEA.
I suggested to them name Team IKEA given where they're from.
That's true.
They didn't take well to that.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Drop blockade and drop special relationship, which they played. So that went badly for us, but, we got another mill off and DEFCON's down and blah, blah, blah. It is not. At this rate, we could probably play CIA created,
The thing that I'm
AR5.
hoping is if we can get DEFCON a little bit down, then maybe we can use D-Style on the ops that Truman would destroy first.
Yes.
Because I think every op for D-Style is going to be important.
It is. And at this moment, we have very few to play with.
I don't think we're saving D-Style into the next hand. Do you?
The problem is that at some point we have to give CIA up for them to have a coup on wherever we put the D-Style op. So we still need to get CIA away before D-Style.
Yeah. And I don't mind doing... Oh, gosh. I don't know.
And we have so few ops to give up. We kind of want them to play Romanian Abdication or even Fidel first. Even if they play Fidel at higher DEFCON, we could then drop CIA before.
Yeah.
And then we've got something else to play with. It's just,
this is
so few ops.
It's not a great hand. It was not the best starting hand.
It's fine. We had a great opening coup. Let's focus on the good stuff. Glass half full. And glass of Rioja half full. Yours is totally empty.
Mine is empty, so I will refill.
So anyway, we had to choose with Fruitstrike and Cardlinger to be either Team Cardstrike or Team Fruitlinger, and we decided that Team Cardstrike was too hawkish, so we went with the much more entertaining Team Fruitlinger.
Fruitlinger!
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe once we've had several bottles of wine, we then bring out a Team Cardstrike account and see if maybe it's like bowling when if you've had a certain amount of alcohol, you're better at it than when you're bowling sober.
I still think I would stick with Fruitlinger.
Okay, yeah. Me too.
I did tell them that another good team name for them would be Team We Will Lingonberry You.
Yes.
I think that
topical.
Would be good. Yeah. Is it topical? I haven't been paying attention to the news as I'm...
Well, no, because it's a Twilight Struggle card.
Oh, yes.
That's the topical.
Okay.
Not topical right now.
I'm thinking there's some kind of scandal with lingonberries that happened recently.
No, there was a really bad translating exercise in the UN. So
3 people die of food poisoning at IKEA.
Oh, don't say that. IKEA, you've never killed anyone except my cholesterol level with your delicious meatballs. I only go for the meatballs. When we used to go to IKEA in Edinburgh, Mrs. C would have to take me to eat first. I was like, I'm not doing any shopping until I'm full of meatballs, and then we'd go. And then on the way out, I'd be like, maybe we have some meatballs to go. Or a hot dog. Ooh, big coup.
Oh, no.
They had a 4-op card all along. Oh, no.
Snickers bar. That's really bad for us.
That is terrible.
I think, but here's the nice thing. I think they think that we...
have Middle East scoring.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we don't. Drop NATO.
Yeah. So I'm...
Yep.
Do we D-Style now into Thailand and maybe 1 in South Africa and 1 in Chile?
That's the safe bet, right?
But what ops do we use? I guess we go... The 2 from there.
Yeah.
And then
Poland and Syria. We might get realigned out of Iraq if we do that.
I don't think we should do Syria. Ops. Ugh. Yeah. I think actually maybe possibly 2 from Poland is fine. But that gives them domination immediately.
It does. We don't have the holding scoring card because of Cambridge 5.
I'd say we just
one of each.
One of each from Europe.
And we're going to take Thailand.
I think so. I think that's smart.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco,
I
cinco,
feel like we're forced here. Maybe actually Algeria's a better bet. Oh no, France! What am I thinking? Of course France.
France is fine.
I forgot about that.
Well done.
Chile, maybe? Or... I kind of like South Africa.
Because we've got Allende. Well, we've got 2 South African adjacent cards.
I know. Well, we do have decal, but it's possible in early war. The only reason I like South Africa is because then it forces them to think about whether they're going to coup or not.
Yep, true.
Because then we would get Angola for free.
Okay.
But we could get Angola for free anyway.
We could.
What
do you think? I've undone it, so you have the opportunity to change your mind.
Definitely 2 Thailand.
Yep.
Definitely 1 France.
Oui, d'accord.
I'm actually okay with both. I think. I don't know. What do you think?
I think Chile, because we might get decal, and we're only going to get IND in mid-war, and it might be our only chance to get in the early war. It is our only chance.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll focus on France, and then we can do CIA immediately. But if they do a coup, then we can't do CIA at all.
Indeed. But we've got the China card, so if they were to 5-year plan us, we're not dead.
That's true.
Okay. It's done. Kill D-Style.
Yep.
We do not have it. It's definitely removed.
Goodbye, D-Style. It was nice knowing you. Thank you for the constant reminder about the cards.
That's fine. I'm really glad to be telling you how to do your job.
I am too, because it means I have to think about it less, and I'm more of an obnoxious passenger.
That's right. We said we're trying to channel the Statler and Waldorf vibe. Wow, spam. Thanks for taking in our mail.
Oh, I didn't bring it in.
Oh, must have been Mrs. C.
Yeah, Mrs. C did it.
What a hero.
Okay, let's see. I mean, they've got to be thinking about France right now, right?
I'm always thinking about France. Cheese, croissants.
And it's really nice that we have 1 in there.
Yeah, because they've got to use a 4-up card. And if they do something completely wacky, or if they drop Middle East scoring for like presenceless domination, we can just take France. So
let's see. With CIA, that's a 1-op coup. If they rolled a 6, that would be 7, and Chile has -6. So if we put the 2nd op into Chile, then
we can't get removed.
We can't be removed, even if they coup it.
Glad you did that maths, because I wasn't. We do it differently.
So, what do you mean?
Excuse me. The way I calculate coups is completely backwards. So when you do that, like, oh, it's 6, so this is 7, blah, my brain just goes, I don't get that.
Ooh,
hooray! Should we take France?
I think so, absolutely.
And then worry about CIA later.
I totally agree.
Sweet. Come along, my Arab-Israeli children. So drop Asia scoring and Arab-Israeli war.
Thank you.
Sweet deal.
And where is Asia scoring? Oh, over here.
Maybe they had a crummy hand. Who knows?
I hope so. I mean, not for the sake of being a jerk, but...
No, I'm being a jerk. I hope they have crummy hand and they have a miserable night and we thrash them and they never play us again.
If they don't do something right now that drops DEF CON, because it really feels unlikely that they will with...
Well, the only place they can coup is Iraq or Chile, right?
Exactly.
And they're fairly lame coups.
I would be comfortable risking a 6 in Chile if we coup Lebanon with CIA and then let them have it.
I like it. Although, of course, if we coup Lebanon with CIA... Oh, we're going to event first, right?
Actually...
Yeah. So that they can't... Oh, no, wait. That would drop DEFCON and we can coup back. Come on!
Woo! Yes! Oh, my gosh. That's really good.
Man, they are not having a great day at the office. But now we have the issue of... Well, we don't have the ops to take it.
We could China card into it if we won.
And then we're left with CIA and no China card.
I think we should put
term.
Truman into South Korea right now. Because it gets Truman out of the deck and it forces them to...
And then AR6, we're going to try and drop CIA. And if they drop DEFCON, we use containment instead, yeah?
I'm actually tempted to do containment instead of CIA right now.
Don't give them 2 ARs with an extra op.
No, we aren't. Meaning, not right now. I'm saying right now, do this.
Sorry. Yeah, and then AR6 use containment if they don't go into Korea.
I know it sounds dangerous to keep CIA to next round, and it is, because we could get 5-year plan and duck and cover.
Yep, it's intensely perilous.
But we have China card.
Anyway, kill Truman for now and Korean War. Truman. I agree that we'll just put Truman into South Korea and make them ops war for it. That's
perfect.
Fine. I mean, yeah, I kind of like getting CIA out. I mean, if they take Korea, let's say they use 3 ops now and take Korea, we should just ditch CIA.
Yeah.
And worry about containment next term.
I dislike them knowing that we have containment, because it means they're guaranteed to know that we'll have a last round that they'll have a point. But I guess
all they know is they get an extra op in AR6. It's not that exciting. It's not like they can manipulate that information to significant advantage. Like, what's the best they do? We're Space NASA. How exciting!
I don't think they're going to coup. I think they're fine with it, because if it goes up to 4, they get a coup next round.
They do, although where is there for them to coup meaningfully? And we can make sure. Well, no, that's only if we don't coup in our.
You're right. We don't have a really good coup either, though, except for Panama, I suppose.
Yeah.
But then if we do that, then they'll coup something else, or coup Panama back, and we'll be stuck with CIA still. Indeed. So yeah, probably getting rid of CIA is just plain better at this point.
Hooray! And there's also actually a part of me that thinks that. So we could use that op to play into Syria to make sure we at least have presence, so they can't use Middle East scoring in the headline. Right, if they put those both in Korea, which they don't.
Okay. We could coup Lebanon and then let them have CIA.
But then they can counter-coup Lebanon and we still have presence-less domination against us.
I think we play CIA first and let them do what they want with it.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
I totally agree. I want this out of my hand. It's
go for it.
Burning a hole in my pocket.
Get out of here. Okay,
Kill CIA and drop Olympic Games.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if they drop DEFCON, we can't coup Lebanon. I think we just play into Syria and make sure we have presence.
Yeah. I mean, they can still drop it. Or,
we do want to make sure they don't... Well, we can't do anything about it, but we really don't want them to have Marshall Plan next turn, because we're currently set up in Europe in such a way that we could... Although they could swing it by East European unrest.
Yeah.
We've left ourselves very thin on the ground in Europe, but we
have.
Another reason not to containment, I guess, is they could totally ram a jam France.
That's a good point. But Truman is gone, and there's de Gaulle and Suez still.
That is true.
So...
Nice. But I think presence in the Middle East might be handy, because what we don't want is a situation where we don't get NASA to headline.
Yeah.
And they get Middle East scoring, and they score like 7 or 8 points.
We've got like roughly, given the cards left, we have roughly 50% chance to have Nasser in our next hand, right? Or no, maybe not 50%. What would it be? A little bit less than that.
Cool. Worth noting, at this pace, we're going to run out of time in a 60-minute clock. So I'm going to have to pick up the pace.
I always find early war to take a bit longer.
Yeah, but everyone always says you should take most time in late war, whereas I find I just piss all the time away, regardless of what point in the game I'm at. So,
or we could just outlast them and be like, oh, so sorry.
They went for a real line. Shall we coup Lebanon? I mean, it's a higher margin play.
I'd rather that they don't have the option for military ops next turn. What do you think? Or no?
Yeah, true. Should one in Syria? For presence? That looks really bland when you do it, but...
If we coup Lebanon, what are the chances, real quick?
I can put it up on a screen so I don't even have to do your weird maths thing. Voila!
So, 2/3 chance that we get something in there, but they can coup it back.
Yep.
So maybe Syria's smarter.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean, that's where I was going to go anyway,
Let's do it.
Let's make me feel smarter. Smarter. Okay. It's done. CIA's gone, that's the important thing.
It's true.
Cheerio, CIA.
Okay, and what did we get? Did we get rid of that already? We did, okay.
Yep. So it's their AR6. We're not expecting to see Middle East.
They might just poke
They could poke Syria, but they're just as likely to poke France or West Germany and try and wreak some havoc in Europe.
Well, the problem with doing those kind of pokes is it doesn't change the scoring, and...
Yeah, it doesn't... well, actually...
If they do a 4-op poke
that's
on
true.
East Germany and France,
God,
then
if they've
yes.
saved 4-ops, given how lousy their mid of the turn hands are, if they've saved a 4-op card to another, they're really clever.
And they've already defected, so
That's
our
true.
next turn headline is guaranteed.
Yeah. So I think ideally, if we get NASA, we want to do that.
I think it's a stronger move for them to get rid of... Yeah, they're going to probably poke Syria.
Thailand's great, because DEFCON's going up to 4.
Yeah.
That's great for us, because we can just do a nice big fat coup. Kill Vietnam Revolt?
Seems silly.
Right, we didn't get NASA, but we did get Middle East scoring. We got East European unrest.
We got Red Scare Purge.
We can purge the ass out of them. Blockade's gone, though.
I think Purge is... Well, okay, can we possibly get double... We don't have Nasser. Middle East is going to get kind of bad, but I kind of feel like we should Red Scare Purge them.
Ooh,
because
it's juicy.
It's just... We have so many other ops.
We do, although we...
Eastern European arrest is only one op, because we have to repair the 2.
Yeah.
NORAD, we're going to space. Containment is free. US-Japan... I'm actually in favor of US-Japanning into South Korea.
Yeah, if we can. But we're going to have to start, presumably, with a coup on Thailand.
Yes. So,
with socialist governments. Should we purge them? Purging's fun. We're here to have fun, aren't we?
I agree.
Okay, we're here to have fun.
I think we purge them.
We're here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, go to space.
So
do it.
Have fun, space.
Capture Nazi
and purge.
Yeah. And did you ditch their card from last turn? You didn't, did you?
Which one was it?
Vietnam Revolts.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, well done, you. You did good.
I know. Look at me. Yeah. Oh, I haven't tracked any of our other cards though.
Yeah, plug all those in.
Middle East.
So we're starting with a socialist government's coup on Thailand, which has a risk of failure.
That's how big is the risk? That's
1 in 6.
A pretty reasonable risk.
You like that risk? And they're under purge anyway, right? So they need to use a 4-op card, of which there are only 2 more: Marshall Plan and Nuclear Test Ban.
Let's do it. Go for it.
No one. Hooray!
Yay! We're the best.
We are. We're really good at rolling dice randomly.
Socialist goes away. What else do we have? NORAD, East European Unrest. NORAD, East European Unrest, and US Japan. Okay, so our hand is 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
It's 6 now that we've ditched socialist governments.
What did I not ditch?
You've put Capture Nazi in our hand rather than removed
Snickers bar. Okay, get out of here.
You're good.
Thank you for...
So Middle East scoring is a serious problem, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm not worried though. Like right now, they don't have good coup targets.
Okay. So you like putting US Japan into Korea. What I've noticed is it's really good to talk on their clock, not ours. So that's what we're doing. We're being strategic, probably by luck. Another option is
try and get
choose Portugal, 2 Turkey, and get that big fat domination.
Yeah.
Because, Japan and Korea is a bummer. Oh, actually, they've got access to Pakistan as well. So it is a bigger problem because we don't have access here. So what if we go... Depending on what they do, if they do something fairly bland, we could do Eastern European Unrest and then repair and put 1 in Afghanistan, forcing them to play into Pakistan. We haven't seen an Indo-Pakistani war yet.
I don't know.
Pushing for... We probably don't want to force them to play in there. And I think maybe US Japan does have to take Korea to make sure that the only way they can get domination is with Formosa, which is an incredibly long lead time.
Yeah.
But we want European domination as well.
I do want European domination as well.
Are we using the China card this turn?
That's what I was thinking, potentially.
Okay, so they've got 2 ops. They've solved that problem for us.
Okay, cool. So...
Cool. I'm
not sure if... Well, I definitely don't want to play NORAD, that's for sure.
So now do we use US Japan and put... Because Asia scoring's gone, right? And
it's true.
We've got time. Do we do the domination thing?
Go for it.
Especially at the rate we're going to be giving up Middle East domination. So actually, it's only a 2VP gain if we get domination in Europe and give up Middle East on.
Let's do it. Although they can just tap one of them. I guess the tap costs 3 for them.
Exactly.
So, and I'm actually okay with that.
Yep. Until AR6 when they're unpurged.
Maybe China's better to do this with.
Pourquoi?
Because we don't give up Japan then.
We're holding it? Or are we using it later on?
We would wind up holding NORAD and Japan then.
And not using... No, that means we'd have to ditch this scoring card before we use Containment AR6. I think that really frigs up our card timing, because we want to do this AR6, which means we have to ditch this sooner.
Yeah.
Blech. All right, so what if we use the China card and do Portugal and Turkey, and then potentially even, after scoring Europe, we could always use East European Unrest to put 3 in Saudi or something to quickly level up the Middle East to try and drop it for 0.
So Europe is worth what, 4 points?
5 for Dom.
Yeah, but we're going to gain 4 points by getting Dom, because we already are at +1. We'll go to +5.
Yes.
And
it's a gain of 4, I apologize.
Now is 3 points.
Yeah.
So it feels like Europe is the better thing to focus on.
Sure.
Are we going to play China card? Do we want to keep 2 blue cards into the next turn to keep them from shuffling?
I'm not convinced we do. Most of the blue cards we're going to play...
If we give Japan and they go into Pakistan...
Yeah, that's true. We're a long way behind in Asia.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll give them the China card. They can't flip Thailand with it anyway. I like the way you think. And CIA is not a problem. Let's just be greedy.
Yep. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so they need to use a 3-op card. Yeah, 5-year plan. And then you can't track the China card on the website, unfortunately.
No
you can in the proprietary app.
Ooh, my gosh. Spoilers.
Anyway, we've been playing for a while now. Let's see if anyone... No, there's no one talking in chat. That's fine. We're talking to ourselves. We don't need you talking to us.
Playing for 15 minutes? We haven't.
We've been playing for 25 minutes.
What?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Are you serious?
But only 12 minutes off our clock.
Oh,
12 minutes
that's
off theirs.
right.
12 plus 12 is 24.
Yeah.
Last time I checked.
Good job.
Yeah, maths.
Oh my gosh, you're so good at them.
I am only mental arithmetic. Anything more complex, no.
I wonder what they're thinking now that we played China card for that. I wonder if they're going to try and...
They're thinking they've got Europe scoring, because otherwise that's the stupidest move I've ever seen.
I don't think there's anything they can do about it, though.
Use the 3-op card to tap France, but then we just get massive ops advantage.
Exactly.
Oh, they could use a 3-op card to play into Greece as well, or Canada.
But we have 5.
Oh, maths! I just said I was good at mental arithmetic. Why make me look like a prick? That's unacceptable.
I'm sorry. What I meant is, that's exactly right, Nico.
You're so clever.
You're so good.
Oh my goodness.
We'll never get Europe domination at this rate.
Wow. I love France so much. Why doesn't it love me? Because we're drinking Spanish wine. That's why we moved to Portugal.
Yay.
Sante.
Oh, I probably shouldn't do that.
That's true. The only cultural stereotype allowed on my Twitch is terrible British stereotypes.
Oh.
I drink tea.
On this episode...
I'm fully self-deprecating.
On this episode, American stereotypes are allowed as well.
That's true.
Because, y'all, let me tell you something. There's nothing but... I can't even do it right now because I'm getting too drunk. Anyway, something blah, 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 guns. Okay, there, I'm American.
Well done. That is the most American thing I've ever heard as well, so agreed. Ooh.
What?
Nice. They're doing a little DEFCON dropper. It failed because it was mathematically impossible, right? Oh, no, wait.
It was. If they had gotten one more, it would have cleared us out.
They were so close. So,
okay.
Europe scoring?
I agree. No, actually...
Space NORAD?
I just don't... No. We don't need the space yet. I think that Europe is fine, and they've given up on Europe. Ooh. And what we should do is probably level up the Middle East now.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Except how?
We play into Saudi with a 3-op card.
Or Iraq.
Or Iraq, yeah. Excuse me.
But which one do we use? If we use Europe... do Europe scoring.
Agreed.
Scoring?
That too.
Europe scoring.
Maybe if they've got NASA, they won't play into... Can you drop UN intervention and Europe scoring? Don't apologise. You're doing great. You're doing great.
What I meant is, I'm not sorry, and I'm the best.
That's right. I'm not sorry, and I don't forgive you. In our ideal world, we play into Saudi or Iraq, and they can't play into Egypt because they have NASA, right? That's the dream, because then we can drop Middle East for 0.
We haven't done anything in the Middle East, which might make them feel like, okay, fine,
they're just speculating.
You Nasser.
Yeah.
But I think they would hold Nasser instead.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because, well, actually, they would have probably UN'd Nasser instead of just playing it.
Ooh.
I mean,
France
we get
is
one
getting
more
increasingly ours. They fucked us.
Okay.
So now Middle East is 4 VP for them. Do we just give it up?
I think so.
Okay.
What are we going to do here?
You're right. We just give it up. Give it up. Enjoy your extra VP while you eat delicious Egyptian food and marvel at the pyramids. Ooh, more cultural stereotypes. Like, that's all I know about Egypt. Fool and Giza.
If it's any consolation, I buttress our Egyptian knowledge by knowing a bit about the music there.
Sweet. Excellent. I was actually sent a bunch of Egyptian playlists by a friend, and I didn't listen to a ton of them, so for shame.
I will show you later a piece of game music I'm writing that combines the sounds of Greece, Egypt, Morocco, and Andalusia.
Like it.
Andalusia, my bad. I said Andalusia, it's not even spelled that way.
Andalusia?
Andalusia. I'm just going to drink my sweet tea, hold my gun, and say Andalusia.
Sweet tea is an abomination. Have I told you when I was in Dallas at a casino playing poker with a guy I was staying with there, and I asked for tea, and they brought iced tea, and I was like, oh yes, I'm in America, aren't I? I should have specified. It's like, what is this? I obviously want a cup of hot tea. I don't want iced tea. I said tea. Tea.
All I gotta say to that is, get wrecked, Brit.
Right, so they're like, okay, so if we keep playing into battlegrounds that they've got scoring cards for, they make us look great.
Well, everything's scored now.
Yeah. Okay, so they're just gunning for the Middle East, which is fine. Right, which cards don't we want to get reshuffled, I guess is the question. We want to use Containment
US,
AL6.
Japan, and NORAD.
Okay, so we space East European Unrest, or do we use it for an op somewhere?
I think an op is a smarter thing to do.
Into Laos, so we start edging towards India?
Okay, yeah.
Or into Angola, because DEFCON is 2, and the CIA's gone, we can't play into Angola.
Do we want to space? East European Unrest is actually a dangerous card for us in the current setup.
Yeah.
So maybe actually we do space NORAD. NORAD is less dangerous for us, because they're not going to play NORAD.
Okay, we space NORAD. You're right. It comes back to us. Maybe we can...
Space it again.
Up to space.
Keep sending
Boo! NORAD dropped.
It's okay.
Indo-Pakistani war's gone,
That's
and we don't get a VP. because life is cruel and unfair.
It's fine.
And then AR6.
You know what's going to happen? We're going to redraw Red Scare, and we're going to play it again.
That would be sick.
And
as long as we get defectors as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to do them. So what are we doing with our containment ops? Are we taking Iraq?
One in Afghanistan for sure.
Oh, nice. They had Nasser. Well, maybe we put one in there. Because it's going to go... Oh, no, it's 2-2, right? So two in Egypt, one in Afghanistan? Oh.
No.
God, I cannot count.
It's fine.
Shit.
One in Egypt, one in Afghanistan, and one in Laos?
Laos. I like it. So,
do we need Laos?
Well, it keeps the country count out for current domination, right? They have to play into Pakistan, which they probably will do.
Because, like, if they play in Pakistan, they only have 2
Saudi or Iraq.
And we already have 2 as well. I'm actually tempted to say go to Argentina just to prevent realigns.
I like it. Future-proofing. Kill containment.
Okay. And now they get a regular turn, which they're gonna know. What else? Nasser's dead.
Nasser is removed.
Goodbye, Nasser.
Okay, well that's good. We've got ourselves some presence in the Middle East, which was a fairly shaky ground for a while.
I'm always
and Libya's a good coup target.
Loath to put ops into Egypt before Sadat comes out, but at this
sometimes
point,
you can't help it, especially in the early war. If it happens,
we don't
it
know
happens.
when it's gonna happen.
Oh hey, Pioneer Tal is here.
Hey Pioneer Tal, how's it going? You guys are hilarious.
We'll cheer you in 15 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Pioneer Tal absolutely tanned my hide when we played. So.
Oh, nice.
So,
good job, Pioneer Tal.
Boo!
No.
Boo.
You did the right thing.
Boo! Hate the decision to coup back with Asia scoring in hand unless they have decol and Vietnam revolts in hand. Well, they had Vietnam revolts, right? So you were 50% right. And they may still have decol because they didn't empty their hand, did they? Ooh, Marshall wow! We really, I'm pleased they didn't headline that because we wouldn't have got European domination. So they're just going around. They can walk into Algeria now. That's good to know. So kill Marshall Plan.
I did that,
but not
no,
removed,
no.
Right?
Yeah, it's not removed. It's just.
Oh, we got Middle East scoring back. That's balls.
That's okay. It's okay. So how do I do it? Do I
click re-add discards? And then, although before that we should have. So these have all gone into their hand. So Comic-Con.
We know that went into their hand.
Yeah, but they've pulled.
No, because we've got some of them.
That's right. So it pulled all the things that hadn't been discarded into opponent's hand. So if you click Comic-Con, it'll drop it back down, and then so click on Comic-Con.
So Comic-Con,
and then click on it. Yeah.
Fidel,
and then put them back in our hand, and we can work out what they're holding.
Abdication, and NATO was already down there. Okay.
Yeah. So we know they're holding those cards.
Okay, decal. Dang it. Well, we got D-style, so whatever.
Yeah. Duck and cover in the headline, are we thinking here?
No.
That's what they're doing.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Out of that pile, what would you headline? Duck and cover.
It depends what they redraw. Give me 1 second, just because I know I'm...
Remember every second on our clock while the clock is ticking.
Okay, let me card track in a second then.
Okay, so our best headline is probably Romanian abdication. Suez doesn't add a lot. Fidel or Romanian abdication is
I'm actually in favor of Comic-Con, strangely. Well, it is 3-op. Yeah, we could just use it for 3-ops and overprotect. Romanian probably is better. Or, actually, no, Middle East.
They may defect us, of course, in the reshuffle. So Romanian's better than Fidel.
Go for it.
Oh, this feels like really crummy, but...
Why?
Well, because, headlining 1-op card always... Yeah, it's okay. Cover. What a shock. Stop the presses.
Okay, so Romanian is dead. And now... Let's use NATO now while we can.
We could coup Tunisia before they walk into Algeria. Or we could move into Algeria before they do.
I think we need to coup Middle East, though. We have Middle East scoring.
Duck and cover.
My gosh, I'm a dingus. Okay, so instead, then, let's take Algeria.
And maybe put one in Saudi, one in Iraq to stop them ops racing there.
That sounds good. They would need a 4-op for either one. Do they have a 4-op? They do. They have nuclear test ban, so they can. But...
Or in that case, do we go 3 Iraq, 1 Saudi, and just give up Algeria? At least then, we're not going to get dominated in the Middle East. We can deal with Africa later.
I'm not super into that. I think Algeria's better to take right now.
In the medium term. Although it's going to be a hell... We're probably going to end up dominating the Middle East doing that.
Well, we can do that, or we can take Algeria. We could kind of bluff them a little bit. Take Algeria and then break Pakistan.
Ooh.
Maybe. Let's just look what that looks at real
sussy.
Quick. Because
they'll have into Pakistani war and we look like doofuses. But
that's fine.
That's nice because it does threaten domination in Asia.
And it forces them to kind of look over there. Or do we just break Pakistan and put 2 in Iraq? I like Algeria better. Algeria protects France too later from tear down this wall.
This?
I think,
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Cool. Drop NATO.
We love that. We love that. Okay, NATO goes down. What am I missing from our hand?
Middle East scoring.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Bloop. Okay, so they do have nuclear test ban, and they could just take India and Pakistan, both.
That would be a shame.
If that's the case, I think it might be wise to take Malaysia outright.
We'd probably start racing on country count, so we should just take Laos and put one in Malaysia to try and take Indonesia. Let's see. Yeah, they did exactly that. Okay, so now we need to respond in Asia.
1, 2, 3, and they have 4. Okay, I think we should take Malaysia. The reason why I say that is it protects... it gives us access to Indonesia, protects Thailand from brush war, and evens the country count.
Oh boy.
We couldn't get to Burma anyway this turn.
This is true. The irony is we're now ops racing in Asia, and every AR we take, we're more likely to get dominated in the Middle East. So sad.
Want to wait for Warsaw Pact before doing Eastern European unrest.
Okay, that's true. You're allowing maximum time for them to drop that.
Yeah.
Kill nuclear test ban.
Yep.
All right, I'll do this. It's not something I normally do, but for you, I will.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
So Comic-Con's gone.
Okay. I just think, they're probably going to want to put one in Indonesia. Mm-hmm. They don't have access to Laos. And I think what it does is we have Afghanistan at 1 already.
Yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it becomes more of a race. They would have to take Japan, and then we can get Japan for free.
That is true.
We can do US-Japan for free.
Although they have Formosa, so maybe they'd put 3 in Taiwan and event Formosa.
That's possible, but we have a lot of leeway then.
That's true. We're doing all right. We're both about the same on time, which is nice.
Since we're doing this, I have the feeling that we might be leading them to believe that we have Asia scoring.
That's true.
And so if we ever get to a point where it's okay, fine, you win in Asia, we can then put stuff into Iraq.
And hope that they miss the boat.
Exactly.
I like it.
Exactly.
We shall see.
I like putting it, bless you.
It was more of a throat clearing. I'm trying not to cough, which is fun.
It's fine. It's fine. Do you want some more wine?
Yes, please.
Perfect.
It was delicious, and I wish to have more. And it's probably good. Alcohol in my body makes my body an inhospitable place for germs.
And your body makes your place an inhospitable place for me. See,
yep.
Look at that. They gave us Warsaw.
Yeah, smart. SMRT. So are we going 2, 2, 1?
And 1 in Romania.
1 in...
Because we're going to Eastern European unrest.
I like it. Very good.
And that's what we're going to do immediately.
So Laos, Afghanistan.
Yes. Laos, Afghanistan, and actually, why don't we do 1 in Saudi?
Yeah. Just, spreading sowing our wild oats.
East European unrest is gone.
And now they need to spend 2 ops to take Burma and the Philippines, and we could respond by taking Taiwan.
Yeah.
And then they take Japan, and then we get Japan for free.
Possibly.
4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, this'll do. Let's not overthink. Let's leave them.
The other thing is, by putting 1 in Saudi, it makes it harder for them to take it.
Yeah, just ad hoc. Yeah, I got you.
I like that they have 4 in Iran, because Iranian hostage crisis down the road.
Oh, that'll be so sweet.
Yeah.
And good old Muslim Rev as well.
And the other thing is, one of the things that I like to do is set it up so that Iraq and Saudi have... what are they going to do with this? Okay.
Burma, Philippines for Dom.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine.
So we can either take Taiwan... Yeah, and then they have to fill Japan if they really want it. But 3 ops into Taiwan is kind of... blech. Or we could flip Indonesia for 3 ops. And then they'd need a 3-op card to flip it back.
Which they have China anyway.
Yeah, but if they give up the China card for this farting around in Asia, that's great for us. Because they could be using it to jam North Korea. And if they give it back to us, we can flip Pakistan with it. So I feel like that's not bad. I would say we either give up on Asia and hope they don't have Asia scoring and this backfires in our face, and we put in Iraq or Saudi, or we flip Indonesia rather than fill Taiwan. Because either way, it's 3 ops.
I don't think they have Asia scoring.
Okay.
My guess is they don't.
Okay.
So
that's a reasonable guess. It's more likely than not they don't.
Yeah.
You're not Nostradamus.
I think we put 3 in Iraq with Suez right now.
So we're giving up on Asia.
Yeah.
Okay.
He put massive air quotes with that, by the way. You can't see that.
That's right. Homer, they can't see you winking down the phone.
5-year plan. 5-year plan.
And
Suez.
Warsaw's removed. We doing that?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay, if they drop Asia scoring, I'm not going to ask for an apology, but I'm going to think you might want to.
I don't think they have Asia.
Well, let's find out. I've clicked commit. It's too late now.
They know we have US, Japan.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, I would think that they would... I guess that's a reason for them to delay. But you know what? We saved 3 points in the Middle East.
If
they put Asia right now,
Israel,
they'll gain
5.
Yeah. So it would be a net of 2. Yeah, I know it's a 4. It's 3 to 7.
You really need to come to the Worlds because you can hear me doing maths. I'm like the dumbest person there counting.
Nice.
There's people like, they do coup. You roll a die and they're like, oh yeah, so that's 4-0 in the... And I'm like, I haven't even multiplied by 2 yet.
You're like...
Give me a moment.
2 plus 6 is W. Alright, I'm getting more wine.
That's fine. You're still in Mike's shop, so you're alright. Pioneer Towel is definitely giving us the lowdown on what we should have done 15 minutes ago. Promise to look through all this after the game.
Yeah.
It's harder with another voice in the room. Oh, the Roo.
In the Roo?
That's an Australian thing.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so... excuse me.
Oh, God, the plague.
Yep. It's not COVID.
Don't mind him, it's just a little COVID.
It's not COVID.
It's a little COVID.
I have tested negative for 7 days.
Only a little bit of COVID.
The tiniest
Not that
COVID.
much.
We didn't actually get a chance to agree on what flags we had, so I just went with the same ones I always use, which is Morocco for the USSR and Somalia for the USA, because they're both stars. One's red, one's blue.
Fair enough. I mean, I was just in Morocco.
There you were.
By the way, I cannot recommend that country enough. I loved Morocco. It was fantastic. I can't wait to go back. I want to stay in a Berber camp for like a week or 2 weeks and just be completely distractionless, disconnect from the world.
Up in the Atlas.
Oh my gosh. It was so... Well, in the Sahara.
That's true. We could turn this into a travel blog rather than a board game. Just to like, where has Fruitstrike been?
Yeah, I'm down.
Space.
Yeah,
so we can drop Middle East for 0?
Yep, that's what I think we do.
Rather than put 2 into Saudi with Fidel and go for domination. Which would be greedy.
It's greedy, but it forces them to 3 into Israel. Or no, it only forces 2 ops as well. It's just a 2-op swing because they can break one of our countries together.
Yeah, but we also get a VP for OPEC later. We don't event
Except
Fidel.
we don't get Cuba.
Yeah, we don't, and that means
Cuba's really good to have.
So we'd rather score 0 than a chance.
I'd rather
3.
space US Japan than play Fidel too, because
we can't do that because we've got to play.
Play Middle East.
Fidel next turn.
Yeah, save Middle East Fidel
okay.
Because it's a good headline.
Ditch it. Decol's gone to space. Middle East has been dropped.
That's right. Okay, so
I'm with you. Okay, Oh, you've put it back in the draw pile. You have to press the arrow to discard.
Mother of pearl.
So
did I discard it correctly?
Well, let's find out. You're currently mathematically correct.
Oh, I am?
You are.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
Look at how perfect I am.
You've nailed it.
My perfections.
Yeah.
I'm going to bask in my perfection.
So we could event Fidel AR6 because there's part of me that thinks we want to see if they do something really stupid with Japan and we get the most from it. Oh, Milops. Boo. Oh, I tell you what we can do. You could use Fidel. We just said no. If we coup Tunisia or Costa Rica, we get Milops and they don't. The problem is we give up one of these cards in the process. Or we can space US Japan, or we can event Fidel.
So here's the thing. Fidel is worth 2 points if Central America happens.
So it's 2 anyway. Okay. Space
I
US
am
Japan?
in favor, actually, no. I think we should coup with Fidel.
Okay.
I agree with you.
2 VP either way. The only bad thing is when they event Cuban Missile Crisis.
I don't think we should coup Tunisia.
Costa Rica?
If we give them a coup target, I think that's bad.
We give them a coup target with a 6 anyway.
Yeah, but that's a lot less likely.
Yeah, that's true. Much less likely. All right, okay. Should we do it?
I think we should specifically coup Costa Rica to make them not have a coup target.
Okay, but just snakes and middle.
Let's do it.
Hey!
Oh, that was the perfect result! Oh my gosh, that was the perfect result.
Drop Fidel and Arab-Israeli war.
Yeah, okay. Boom. Where's Arab-Israeli war? There it is.
Come on, Europe scoring. Give us European scoring.
I'm almost in favor of taking Greece at some point, but it's greedy. Only so that they have less of a brush war target and we can brush war Italy and then eventually...
You love Greece, don't you? That's what it is. It's just about loving Greece.
I mean, I do love Greece. It's a fantastic
Formosa down.
place.
Ooh, clever. going to Cameroon for the threaten, but we've got ABM.
Fine. Oh my gosh, we have Brush War and ABM.
One small step.
Oh, what?
Nice.
This is stupid. And Red Scare.
And nice. So click drop Formosa.
Okay.
They click
played
add mid-war.
Or
yes, they did.
Okay.
And then add mid-war.
Add mid-war.
And then plug all our hands into our side.
Oh my
Now, what do we want to start with? Defectors is a risk.
I don't even know.
We can ABM something, but we're going to coup anyway.
Okay, so here's the thing. If they have Missile Envy, we're screwed because both of the cards that we want to use are bad.
Uh-huh.
Right? For us to get Missile Envied. Which one do you think is worse? Because I think we have to play
being
that
purged is worse.
Then I think we have to purge
because
them.
we then can't space like crummy 2-op cards.
Does ABM say using this card's ops value?
Yes. So it also gets hurt.
No, as if they played a 4-ops. Oh, 4-ops, yeah. So they would get 3-ops. Okay.
Yep. Should we purge them?
Is Defectors still in the...
Yes, it is. I think we just have to eat that risk. And in the mid-war, people are less likely to event Defectors anyway.
Go for it.
All right. Let's purge them. Mostly because this is horrible. Double
I agree.
Purge.
Yes, purge them.
Right.
Purge them!
So we're purging them.
Nobody likes them.
I'd really like to be able to, for example, space emit, succeed, and then event one small step to leapfrog them.
Completely agree.
That would be good.
I completely agree.
And we can let them walk into Nigeria because we can then ABM treaty them.
We should wait for ABM. Let me see. Brush War. We should wait for space because if they play Brezhnev... Oh, Brezhnev would be last. Never mind. That's an idiot move.
They're never doing that.
Bear Trap is actually bad too. So
it is. But at least they can't Missile Envy out of our hand. But I still think we want to space emit more than Bear Trap.
Do we have 7 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Oh, one small step.
That's right.
Okay.
It's always the neutrals you forget. You're very partisan.
I just went to Switzerland. You bite your tongue.
That's true. You are super. Super. Did we do that? I don't know if we did that.
I don't know.
Oh, they're ditching a card. Oh, and now... Oh! Now they can't even ditch a 3-op card.
Please
so
lose
cruel.
West Germany.
Oh, boo!
That would have been amazing. But that's really good for us.
All right, where are we cooing? And with what?
I think we should use... That's a good question. Okay.
Special relationship? To coup Angola? And then they walk into Nigeria and then we can ABM treaty Zaire.
Potentially.
What do you think? I feel
I
like
don't
we
know
have
about
to
Angola.
do that.
I think Angola is fine to leave because of...
The problem is if we do Zaire, they could realign us. If we do Angola,
yeah,
they'll
but if
walk
they
into
realign
Nigeria.
us, then we coup Cameroon.
Yeah, but then we just get bogged down in a coup war over a non-battleground, which seems kind of bland. I feel like if we do this, they go, aha, I'll take Nigeria, and then we can ABM Zaire, and we're set up really nicely here without the risk of being realigned. And that assumes we actually flip Angola with a 2-op card, which is greedy thinking, because we might not.
Let's see, what do we have? Okay, so...
We're on our clock.
Oh,
we should have decided this in the headline.
Yeah, we should have.
I like a special relationship coup of a 1-stab battleground.
I'm down with that. Let's do it.
I feel like Angola's better than Zaire because then we don't set up realigns on ourselves.
I don't mind the realigns.
I do.
Okay. All right. Let's go with it.
Okay, I'm pulling rank. We're going to roll a 1 anyway.
Love it.
Oh, splendid.
No.
So, best case scenario, best case in my mind, right, so they're going to play 1 into France, we don't need to worry about that too much, Truman's gone, Suez is still in the deck.
And then, what's the other one that they play? Blockade.
And
then what else
we will
did
bury
they do?
You. They ditch We Will Bury You.
We Will Bury You goes down here.
So they play into France, big whoop. Maybe they play into Canada and try and avoid country count, but no, that's fine. Yeah, so they go into Nigeria. No. Now we ABM treaty coup Zaire. Sure. And then we're 3 battlegrounds up here.
I think like ABM is our only way into Panama. So maybe instead
it is.
So maybe instead we put some... where are we going to... How are we going to... Oh, Brush War is our way into Panama too. Never mind. Yeah.
And it's better, right? So ABM coup first?
Sure.
And then if they miss us, they get US, Japan. Big whoop.
Yep.
And we're going to coup Zaire.
I think that's a good... Yeah, let's do it.
That really consolidates our battlegrounds.
Yep. Go for it.
Nice.
Ban.
So we want to Brush War Panama.
I think
maybe you're right. We want to space Bear Trap. We don't want to end up in a situation where they somehow snag it from us, like even with grain sales. Possibly.
Yeah, I'm nervous of Bear Trap. Asia scoring. Oh, they got domination. We're dummies. We should have thought about that.
There's too much to do there.
Yeah, that's true. But we could have Brush Ward like Pakistan for. Oh no, that would have been a 6.
Yeah.
No, a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, it would have been too hard.
But still.
Ain't happening. We just eat the points and we try and get something somewhere else.
I am super down
Brushing
to
Panama?
Brush War Panama right
And we want
now.
to do that before we space? Yeah.
No. Actually, space... Ooh, geez.
Space Air Trap?
Do we want to... Well, okay, so are we giving up Japan? I think we do at this point.
Yeah, but we've
like,
got
they've
time
already
to do
gotten
op
that thing.
stuff, don't we?
So, spacing, yeah. Do we space Bear Trap?
Or we
or
actually,
Armament?
before Voice of America, we could put some in here with US-Japan. That might not be a bad move. And at
Where
the
else
moment,
do
they
we
don't
go,
have a
though?
coup option. We don't want to play into non-battlegrounds, really.
I think they would have voiced before. Don't you?
They may, but they may not. I can't read Swedish people's minds.
Who can?
I think we want to.
Can.
I think we want to put some in here, like even just 2 in Argentina, so it's 3-1, and we can't get voiced out.
Yeah, 2 Argentina sounds good.
And then
maybe 1 2 South Africa.
Okay. And then if we can flip Nigeria, we're in Africa control mode. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think this is fine.
Yeah, especially
They're
with Asia
purged
gone.
anyway.
We'll eat it. And that does now mean if they missile envy us, we get bear trapped.
No.
Because we don't want to give a brush war.
Maybe we space Bear Trap instead.
And then we hope they don't have Voice of America.
Yeah.
Right.
I think this is a less risky move.
Well, we don't even...
Mother of cheeseburger. That's annoying. I think we still have one small step for the event.
We do, because we don't want them spacing too... Although they can't space cards this turn with Purge.
But the thing is, we still can't let them... We can't risk Missile Envy with Brush War still. Oh, no.
Oh, they've got Mill-Ops. So in that case, we could coup Cameroon. For Dom at some point, if we want. Are we going to Brush War Panama first?
The other option... Yeah. Go ahead, Brush... Yeah.
Before Missile
For
Envy.
sure.
If Missile Envy is a risk.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Are you serious?
Boo.
That's rude.
Right, so Ditch Brush War.
Oh my gosh, I've not been tracking
ABM,
anything.
Bear Trap, Brush War have gone.
Bear Trap
And
is...
Brush War. And ABM. Top. And then they've lost Asia, Indo-Pakistani War, and Summit.
See, this is why I don't card track. Because I don't card track.
Yeah, I've noticed. And I do because I'm terrible at the game and any edge I can get for free is a good one. Okay, well that's unfortunate, but it happens.
Can you double check that 13 are removed and 21 are discarded?
That's true, it does count for us. Yay! Ooh, boo.
That's okay.
It fell. So now we one small step because we don't want them spacing twice,
I
right?
agree.
Even if they're under purge.
Yep. Go for it.
We lose our 1 VP because we
Don't
leapfrog
care.
the space.
They lose 2.
Well, they don't. We're now fighting for the 2
they
VP
probably
space.
have another bad card, and they have to play it now instead of
Well, that's true.
spacing it. How many do they have? 3 cards? They're probably going to play China at some point. Maybe, there are more US cards to get back the China card.
I think, unfortunately, we're keeping Panama outright because we don't want to give them Venezuela.
Absolutely.
So US, Japan, 2 into Argentina.
And 2 into South Africa.
Yes. And then we could
Actually, 2 into Botswana at this point.
Yep, that's true to set up the rear line.
And because
And
it doesn't matter.
domination.
Yeah, like
and they've got their Mill-Ops.
Exactly.
Yep. So 2 Argentina, 2 Botswana.
I think that's better. It sets up a dom.
And then, of course, when we do a MIT AR7, Africa scoring will get removed. So, we'll see. So, we are less than halfway through the game, and we're almost halfway through our clock. Gonna have to keep the pace up.
What a naysayer. We're going to win way before the game.
Oh, I see. Are we?
Yeah.
I mean, at least CIA's gone, right? They're more likely to lose from DEFCON than
We are Russian Bear. We will swipe our large paw at enemies and destroy them with maul. I don't mean shopping mall.
Definitely not. No, that's far too capitalist.
This is. Does this go against your channel rules?
I don't have channel rules. You may have noticed.
Okay. I'm really bad at accents, and I love.
No, it's good.
I've already done what? Who have I offended so
entertaining,
far?
albeit cultural stereotyping.
I've offended the French. I've offended the Russians.
Yeah.
I've offended who else? I mean, I'm glad to have offended the British
and the American. Flower Power's gone. They moved into Mexico and they overprotected West Germany, which means they probably got Willy Brandt. So good to know. But anyway, US, Japan, 2 Botswana, 2 Argentina. Yeah.
Yes, I think this is great.
I'm glad to hear it because we spent 5 seconds off our clock, which is nothing.
5 seconds.
So kill US, Japan, and discard 1 small step.
And what did they play? Flower Power?
OPEC went to space.
That's a good
You've
point.
already removed Flower Power, so it should be 23:15. Yeah. Not that late. So emit to finish, and we hope they don't ditch Africa, because that would be rubbish.
Yeah, that's going to suck. The fact that we have to do that.
This is going to come down to who gets Hunter, isn't it?
I think actually we put 2 into Uruguay.
Oh yeah, you want to give them a taste of a coup. It does.
No, it sets up Dom.
It does. It does.
Sets up
Presence of Dom, and
it's much better than trying to realign Panama.
True say. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Hunter, whoever gets Hunter, is going to be laughing here, because either we do stuff in Central America or they do stuff in South America. I don't think you guys can win this Ops War and even out the Middle East. Half of that is true.
They used Allende.
And they queued Botswana big time.
That's okay. I don't mind
big
that,
time
actually.
Boomtown. Okay, so are we going to take Uruguay?
I actually like
Or now coup Cameroon?
Well, I think we play our man first. See what they get rid of.
That's true, because if they ditch South America and Africa scoring, we do something else entirely.
Yep, go for it.
No lone gunman.
Sucks.
No South America scoring.
It is what it is.
That's fine. So kill Emit and drop kill Allende as well.
There it is.
Do. Delicious wine.
So they have to play their last card or play the China card.
They do.
And they are under
because they
purge.
blockaded. That's true. Well, let's hope it's lone gunman.
It's not.
How do you know? Oh, because they headline blockade. It'd be really stupid.
Yeah.
Che, arms race, kitchen debates.
Whatever. Like,
those are fine.
Che is... I'm sad about Che. Arms race don't care about. Kitchen debates, obviously, I don't care about.
So what are options? Coup Cameroon or 2 into Uruguay? We're not guaranteed to flip Cameroon with a 2-op card.
I think that... So in Africa, we would earn, 2 points right now, right?
Yeah.
But in South America, we'd earn 4 anyway.
And another
3. But in Africa, we'd earn another 4. I think we add to Africa.
Okay.
So why don't we go 1 Zimbabwe...
1 Saharan states to get close to
Yeah,
Nigeria?
1 Saharan states and 1 Zimbabwe sounds good. Now, if they coup one of them, let's see.
We still dominate.
So we have 5. So if they coup one, we still dominate.
Yep.
And if they take Botswana and South Africa, we still dominate.
Yep.
Okay, I'm down.
It is done. We are halfway through our clock and less than halfway through the game, so we've got to pick up the pace.
No.
Yes.
The pace will not be picked up.
I insist.
It will simply be left exactly.
Yay! Hey! Cheers!
Yeah.
All right, Europe way!
I almost just wrecked my computer with my wine.
So drop Europe scoring.
Hey. And did I forget anything else? No, I didn't. We got Junta as well.
Oh, and we
got
can
all
space
of them.
grain
We got
sales.
grain sales.
Nice.
What the cheeseburger? We're getting so many.
So
good
do we go
cards.
2 Mexico, coup Panama, fill Mexico with Junta? Junta's got to be a
Junta
headline,
is
right?
definitely the headline, I think.
So let's just put it in because then
Cultural is the only other headline I would consider here, but
No.
we don't need the China card right now.
I like 2 Mexico, coup Panama, fill Mexico if Panama coup succeeds or fails, and then use Alliance Progress for 0 VP.
I'm actually in the opposite mind, and the
Ooh.
reason I say that is because Panama Canal returned is something that we can. So, for example,
2 Panama, coup Mexico. We don't get the adjacency.
Actually, it kind of. So, can I say something crazy?
Are you not going to coup with Junta?
I think we should put 2 in Venezuela and then coup Panama.
Ooh, that's a high risk, high reward because we may completely frig up. Oh, perfect. Thanks, dude. We're now in -1.
But that's fine. I think we put 2 in. Okay.
This is now 1-op coup on these 2-step battlegrounds, so I feel like we have to fill one of them. Otherwise, we're just going to get... Remember, Fidel's gone. We could just lose, 7 VP here.
Yeah, but we can gain 10 from South America.
5, 6, 7, 8 VP.
But we can gain 10 from South America.
It's seriously high risk, high reward. Hugely. And remember, by doing stuff here, we also make Alliance for Progress less cheap. So we're gaining VPs playing in that
Okay,
area.
put 2 Mexico, coup Panama.
And then fill Mexico if the coup fails. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. I think that's best. Come on, big 6.
5 or 6.
Yay!
What? Oh my gosh.
So Alliance to fill, both?
I think that's a great idea. This is so stupid.
Sick.
I feel so bad for our opponents right now.
They've got IKEA. We don't have IKEA. We only get to shop there. They get IKEA.
You know what? They have universal healthcare.
That's
Screw
true,
those guys, okay?
Sweden has got so much going for it. This miserable, forsaken island can only dream of being Sweden.
You think your island's bad?
Your island's so big, it's barely an island. It's a continent.
No, it's not. Yes. However, in that...
Plug in hands. Kill Alliance. That's gone. Drop Hunter. That's gone.
Hold on. You need to...
And Lads is gone.
You need to slow down.
And now
there,
fill our hand.
buddy.
And then you're there.
Okay. Panama, I already have that. UN incident, or I mean U2 incident. Whoops. Grain
We'll have a UN incident if you carry on like you are. Okay, so mapping out the rest of our hand, we want to space grain cells, and we probably want to space sooner rather than later because we're on the 2-0 square with them.
Colonial. Okay, yeah.
That was disgusting.
It was pretty disgusting.
It was outrageous.
I can't believe that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
We got some serious luck there.
Yep. I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yep, agreed. I think what we should do is we should take U2 and put 2 in Uruguay and 1 in Guatemala because then it sets up a double threat. And we let them
double threat. That's true. And then it's which scoring card do you hate the most?
So I think they will coup Guatemala.
Yes, because then they can get the real lines on Mexico.
And I don't mind them getting that.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I still want to space grain cells first if they do something else because this is a huge swing.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. Colonial and grain are both bad. Panama's also really bad, but Panama's not. Here's the thing: the reason why I want to do that is because
we can try and walk to Venezuela.
If we walk to Venezuela and then we use Panama to shore it up.
I get you. That's fine.
It's a lot of ops, though.
Okay, well, let's see what they do first and foremost. They go to Guatemala anyway, so now we kind of have to coup Guatemala.
I don't agree with that.
You're happy getting realigned at +1.
I kind of don't care. I think that we space first. I mean, I don't know.
This coup's a -1 as well.
Yeah,
but we want the mill ops, don't we? So I feel like let's have a coup with Willy or with How I Learned, or with Cult Rev.
Definitely with How I Learned because Willy can give us a point.
Okay, How I Learned can give us several because we could raise Defcon to 5. And
excellent.
No, that's a really dumb idea, and they get a good finish.
We can't do that.
And
only if you're the US.
They might have lone gunman as well.
Yeah, only if you're the US.
Okay, so this is a 1-op coup.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we need a 3 or more, really. A 2's fine because they just have to refill it.
Yeah, I don't.
So only a 1's
I don't care either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
A 1.
Okay.
Do you care now? No, you don't. That's good. Drop How I Learned.
I legit
drop
don't.
Olympic Games.
It is what it is.
See if they realign it.
Mexico's never going to stay ours forever.
Yeah, true. Okay, if they do successfully realign it, I say we space grain cells. We want to try and get to that 2-0 square first.
Even if they don't, I say we space grain cells. Period. Like, I think that is the smarter thing. God bless the lads. What does that mean?
Latin American Death Squads. It's short for lads.
Oh, yeah.
Lads. Oh.
That's fine.
No. Oh, space grain cells? It's the 2-0 square. It's a full VP swing. That's a big swing.
Yes.
And we don't want to play into Uruguay if they've got +1 on coups.
Do it.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Mother of pearl.
Grain cells is gone, shuttle diplomacy is gone, and Roscosmos
I did the
in the
wrong
gulag.
one. What did I do? I did the one before grain cells. What did I do? Cultural.
Oh.
Colonial.
Panama Canal.
Thank you. This is why I don't card track. Where's Panama Canal?
It's probably gone back in the draw pile.
What
so if you
the
click to name it.
Cheeseburger. Okay. And then what was
Shuttle
the
dip
other thing? Thank you.
Is in the discard now. And Olympic Games.
It goes down, right?
Yeah, down
Olympic
arrow
Games?
removed.
Why
They played Olympic Games.
Whoops,
That's why. It gets removed when someone plays it or discarded.
This whole tracking thing is just barbaric. Okay. Oh, no!
Dang it.
You bastards.
Okay, so now maybe we do want to play into Uruguay.
I think we do U2 incident, 1 Panama, 2 Uruguay, yeah. I think that's good.
Yep, and they need 3 ops to level off South America.
They have it, for sure.
If they do, they do.
Damn it. I was really tempted to say, let's just play into Uruguay now.
So drop U2.
It's out of the game, right?
No, discard U2.
Oh,
and
OAS.
Kill OAS.
Kill OAS.
Drop U2.
Where is it?
It's in our hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, if they fill Venezuela, we can event and repair Panama Canal, at least. Do we want to event Culture Revolution to take China back, knowing that Yasuri and Nixon are still in the deck?
No, it's 3 ops. We want to use those 3 ops.
Agreed, especially with the China card.
I actually think we should
Asia scoring card.
Try and go for South Africa pretty soon, because...
Oh, we could coup Cameroon and set up a nasty real line on Nigeria, potentially.
I don't think we need
Although
to
they
do
could
that.
just play into Ivory Coast.
Yeah, and also it doesn't matter because it doesn't change the situation
That's right.
at all.
You're right. So correct.
Southeast Asia scoring is in favor of us by
It is
1?
2 VP.
2, yes.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
4, 3, 2.
We will need to... Europe is fine. Europe is doing good.
Well, and it scored.
Yeah.
Africa and South America are currently our highest margin targets, aren't they? And South America is about to go tits up. So.
He's going to put 2 in Brazil.
Ooh.
Oh, no. So UN goes away and Socialist...
Yeah, he's just going to take Venezuela and Brazil here. Yep. Okay, it happens.
It's fine.
Event and repair
do we just
Panama.
start fighting for it?
Just, jam Brazil with Cultural Revolution?
How many? We got 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're keeping colonial, obviously.
So event and repair Panama, and then use 5 ops to do something snazzy. And you're right, there's nothing to do in Asia right now. Africa's already in our favour. These 2 regions have scored, so jamming the hell out of South America is all we can do.
I say cultural revolution into South Africa.
Really? Which doesn't affect Africa magnificently, whereas
no, but
at least
Nigeria's
tapping Brazil...
an easy coup.
Yeah, but tapping Brazil gives us domination right now, and then we could tap Venezuela after Brazil and just keep wreaking havoc. I quite like that because it's the highest swing.
They get the last play, which means we will have the
do.
Panama Canal, and we're not going to win that.
So just slowly play into South Africa.
I think that's better because we
Yeah,
will
that's
eventually
true.
take it.
And we might be able to get Africa control. It's done now because we want to fight time. So drop cultural
you
rev.
got that. You got that.
I can walk and chew gum.
Got that shit.
You've already done the UN intervention thing, so that's good. You're on it.
Okay, this bottle is basically being done. So
Excellent.
Give me a glass.
Top me off.
Yeah.
Central America has just dropped for 0. That's fine for us.
I agree.
That wasn't going to go any better for us, certainly.
Completely agree. You got
So,
it?
yeah, fine. If they're playing scoring cards in our 5, they're presumably clearing their hand. So, Willy Brandt, 1 into South Africa, 1 into Panama, so we can then use the Panama Canal returned app on something else.
I would rather do Panama and just fix Panama right now.
Event and repair Panama.
Yeah, the reason why is because Willy Brandt can be played for 1 point.
Yeah, or Willy or won't he?
Or it can be played to break something.
Fine. So kill Panama. I've dropped South America, Central America scoring, so that's fine. Although, so our options on the end of the turn are event Willy Brandt for a VP. Yeah, it happens. Kill Sadat. That's always likely. We've still got Muslim Rev in our back pocket.
There it is. Yeah,
so we can event Willy for a VP, we can fill South Africa and put an op somewhere else, or we could tap Brazil. Those are our kind of 3 margin options. What you think? Quickly now, because they're ahead on time. Tell me which one of those 3 you like best, and I'll do it.
Tap Brazil.
Tap Brazil. I'm going to do that.
Tap Brazil gives us the biggest margin, I think.
Especially if they happen to be holding it. Drop Willy Brandt. It's good. I like this. Maybe give you a choice of 3. You pick one, and it takes way less time.
Oh my god!
Why are we halfway through the game when we come up with a system?
Look how manipulative you are.
That's right.
I love
Just ask
it.
Mrs. C. I'm always gaslighting. Do you want pasta bake, bake, or pasta bake for dinner?
I mean, gas something, that's for sure. Have you
I do
heard
the
this
fart
man?
jokes. I do the fart jokes. Not you. Okay, well, that's a shame. They get the mill ops, so actually that's good. That's less good, but it's not the end of the world.
I don't think that matters. I mean, it does in terms of domination, but yeah.
Yes.
Bless them lads. Bless them lads. Oh my.
Lads.
Holy scoring cards of St. Francis. This is terrible, but also great.
Well, no, you should look at it as a boon, which is we have the control over when they drop. So, we kind of want to...
The problem is we can't reduce the... I think Southeast Asia scoring goes immediately.
Okay, because they might have defectors, remember. That's still a risk. So,
but it doesn't bother me.
Can you ditch Cambridge 5?
Ditch Cambridge 5?
Yeah.
Why is that? Sorry?
Because they played it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You've done it. Don't worry.
Did I?
I didn't see. Well, it's gone, so you must have. 39-21.
Are you sure? No, it's
40
not.
in the discard pile. Yeah, okay, now it is. All right, so you're right. We've got tons of scoring cards, so let's drop Southeast Asia scoring in the headline. And then what we're doing?
So
Brazil.
what can they do to Africa? I don't think they could do anything to Africa, can they?
They can. Voice America, nuclear subs, obviously, in the long run, is a risk.
Voice? Oh, no.
No, they have the chance to do stuff in Africa with voice.
We have Brezhnev.
Missile MV can pull Muslim Rev. That's a reason to headline Muslim Rev, actually, because they could missile MV it.
But then they would just get Ussuri.
Yep. And Asia's already kind of boned.
It's a good point, but what will we do?
You're right, we've got a lot of turns.
Yeah,
Although, of course, if we headline Southeast Asia scoring and they missile MV us, they get Muslim Rev and they could coup Thailand with it. Defcon's 3? Bonus.
They can't.
Alright, should we just do Southeast Asia scoring?
They could.
I liked the way you were thinking. We're going to have a lot of scoring cards this turn.
I think they're going to missile MVS.
Well, we'll see.
Yep.
Yeah, hello.
Snickers bar. Okay, well, go for it.
So they're going to coup...
Have fun with Muslim, you...
If they coup an African battleground...
cheeseburger.
If they coup an African battleground, we can still get domination. Although, of course, if they coup Angola, we need to take Botswana as well, which is problematic.
Ussuri.
Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Let's see.
I think Ussuri would have been worse, because then they could have taken Thailand.
Well, true. Very true.
We got Brezhnev, we got South, we got that, we got Portuguese, and we have Colonial. Do we have 9 cards in our hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Why do we have 8 cards in our hand?
Ooh, big flip of Zaire. Nice. Okay, so we have to use Missile MV, and what we want to do
take
is...
South Africa for sure. Take Uruguay.
Take Uruguay. Oh, yeah, and then see what they do in terms of leveling up.
Yep.
If they take Botswana...
We're going to get domination.
No. Well, yeah, we are, but it's only 3 ops for them to repair both.
Okay, let them do it. We'll start cooing.
Okay, drop Missile MV. And kill Southeast Asia scoring.
I thought I did that already. No, I didn't. Do we have 7 cards?
Yeah.
We do. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this.
Yes, you are.
Are we 42-22?
Yeah, we did that a second ago, so yeah, you're good.
Thank you.
That's all right. I just like the fact that they're clearly talking at the same cadence we are, because our clocks are virtually identical. We keep skipping over one another.
Except they're speaking Swedish.
Yes, we're not doing that. That's
they're
true.
like hurdy-gurdy, gordy.
And they are doing
I've now
exactly what I
offended
said.
Swedes.
So, what do we like?
I think we...
Coup Cameroon?
Yes.
With Nixon?
Portuguese.
Although, of course, that puts us in Southeast African states, if we were to event it, which would be kind of crazy.
Nixon. Go for it.
Okay, so
Nixon's
give up 2
smarter.
VP
Yep.
for the hopes of realigning Nigeria. And we get Milops as well, I guess.
Yep.
Sure. Okay.
That's a good coup.
And let's see if they play into Cote d'Ivoire.
Nixon is
But if they
gone.
play into Cote d'Ivoire, we still have domination.
What do they play?
Cuban, yeah.
Where's Cuban?
The neutral one.
Thank you.
That one you never look at.
Nobody likes Cuban Missile Crisis. I
mean,
can't wait
America
to go to
quite likes
Cuba,
it.
by the way.
I've never been. I've got some friends who've been,
so
and they had a really
excited
nice
to go
time.
there.
So.
Yes, frankly, there's a lot of propaganda in America that exists to say like Cuba's bad.
Yep.
If you go to
Socialism
Cuba,
bad.
people will put you in jail and stuff like that. And I'm just thinking. Everyone I've ever talked to who's gone to Cuba says this is the most amazing place. I'm so excited to go to Cuba one day.
We should make this a travel blog. It shouldn't be a board game. We've got so much of the world to talk about on such a...
Nothing like talking about Zaire, the outdated name of a country that didn't name itself because of colonialism from Europe.
Yep.
Just gonna say, your people are responsible for a lot.
Was Zaire a French colony, though? I don't think
Also,
Britain's to blame for that one.
Technically, every transgression that my country has made is technically due to your country because
there
you
go.
spawned us.
You're feeling the sins
You spawned
of your
us.
colonial
Okay?
forebears.
Let's be real. You spawned us.
Not me. I'm child-free. I don't spawn anything.
Likewise, although it's not by choice. Except it is by choice, because even if I were straight, I would absolutely be child-free.
Hooray!
Oh my gosh, no larval humans for me.
No
Thank
way.
you. Oh, jeez.
Okay, so they need 3 ops again to play into Ivory Coast and Sudan to level up Africa. We're probably not getting South America domination at this point.
I agree with that assessment.
And we also want to try and space before they do.
I am actually tempted to say we might want to start shoring up a bit of Asia for Ussuri to just play it and get it out of the deck. But I think that's a bad idea.
I mean, we can't shore up North Korea and Thailand with them having the China card. That's part of the problem. So we do need to get ahead of the game there, that's true. But we could hold it through the turn.
Or we just...
Ooh, are they going to just jam Africa? Yeah, nice.
Okay, at this point, I think we coup Sudan to get access to Egypt.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Although,
if
we do
Sudan?
that, well, because they can also realign Cameroon at +1 once they've done Sudan.
Well, what else are we gonna coup?
We could realign Zaire.
That's a good point. We
at
could
+2.
At +2. That is an
Use
excellent
Brezhnev.
point.
Have 3 realign attempts on Zaire.
What else would we realign?
Nigeria afterwards.
Actually, Botswana.
Yeah, or Botswana. So,
okay, yeah, let's do it.
So Brezhnev, are we starting with Zaire because it's the battleground?
Yes.
Even though it's got 4 in.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
1. Let's do it again. Excellent. And now Nigeria at +1 rather than Botswana at +2. They can walk back into Ivory Coast, but they can walk back into Botswana. Nigeria because it's a battleground.
Yep.
Hooray!
Oh my gosh,
we did it!
That was a really
Uptown.
good. Holy Snickers bar.
That's how you use 3 ops.
Oh my gosh. Hey!
You'll hear us cheer in 15 minutes. Keisha's has joined us in chat in the Twitch stream, so thanks a lot. Nice to see people come along. Mm-hmm. In future, I suppose, we maybe want to talk to the other teams about streaming on no delay, because it's more fun to chat with chat. Although, we're kind of under pressure with the clock anyway, and if we're trying to chat with chat while also playing and staying on the clock,
but
maybe the delay's a good thing.
On here.
You could, instead of tracking cards, then we wouldn't know what the hell is going on.
Nobody cares. Okay, so what did they do? Puppet governments. Get rid of that. And then what else? Nixon. But Nixon has already gone. Right?
Okay, so now Portuguese Empire crumbles to take Zaire. And South African states would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, they could just coup to flip it back.
Yeah.
Do we have a better op use somewhere else?
Let's look real quick.
I don't think we do. I think we do want them to coup to level up Africa. Although I can see the turn ending with us getting neither domination in Africa nor South America, which would be sad.
I kind of feel like we play South America at this point.
Okay.
I feel like we should say, okay, we've given up.
Although yeah, they can't get into Zaire.
They could coup Zimbabwe, but they probably won't because they probably won't. So I think we play South America.
Okay. Do we want to do that before we attempt spacing, because that's a full VP
That's
swing?
a really good point. I think we space Colonial.
4, South America 5, Africa 6 if we can't get nomination.
Space Colonial. Because it shows them like, hey, we're not going to let you. Mother of cheeseburger. That's so annoying.
Yep, so ditch Colonial Rearguards, ditch Marshall Plan.
Marshall Plan?
They played it for Ops last turn. Yeah.
Where did they go?
They went Brazil, Nigeria, and Cote d'Ivoire.
In the worst case scenario, we're playing Africa for 2 points. In a slightly
3
better point.
if we take Zaire.
Yeah, exactly. Slightly better is Zaire for 3.
So I think maybe what we do is AR5, if they don't do anything to threaten Zaire, AR5 we drop South America scoring. AR6 we go Zaire and Southeast African states for domination.
But then we have to just Africa scoring at the end.
Yeah, in AR7. But we force them on AR6 to coup one of our one-step battlegrounds.
I liked playing Colonial Rearguards for space, but I kind of feel like for tempo, maybe South America was a better... But no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
If we're lucky, people will comment on YouTube and tell us, because I don't know.
Do they do that?
Sometimes.
So usually what I do is I comment on your video when it's sent out. I like watch like 2 minutes of it, and then I comment and I'm like, this is the best thing ever, without having watched everything, and then just to kind of like inflate your ego a little.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I actually don't read what you put, so it doesn't inflate my ego.
Oh, that's fine, because you're illiterate.
Okay, so they did go for Zimbabwe. So now domination is out of the question.
I think we go to Zaire double.
Yeah, 2
double
in Zaire. And now AR6, South America, AR7, Africa.
Yeah.
Bit of a bland run out to the turn. Well, they played really well there, right? They stopped us dominating both regions.
I actually think Africa's first. Okay. And I think South America second, because they cannot gain, unless they tap Uruguay here, they cannot gain
Voice
domination.
America. No, they can't. They can't get domination because they don't have any
Voice
battlegrounds.
America. I didn't think about that.
Oh, they're going to get to space. Boo.
Those bastards.
Africa first?
Yeah.
Okay, so drop Liberation Theology, Portuguese Empire crumbles, and Africa scoring.
There's so many things. Portuguese Empire. Is that... No, that's just drop.
Discard. Yeah, and Africa.
Africa.
And Camp David.
Camp David. Oh my gosh, look at how good I am at card tracking. Here's the answer.
We're good.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, I need a physical sheet because otherwise I'm not going to do it.
That's true, yeah. I was the one who imposed a virtual solution to card tracking.
I don't do virtual crap.
That's true.
Also, by the way,
I feel like
we're in the wrong... I think we're in the wrong positions. I think I should be the one pressing the buttons to make the game go.
Yeah, but you're standing on my left and we're Team Fruitlinger, so it's Fruitlinger. If you were here, we'd have to be Team Cardstrike, and that's way too aggressive.
I could log into my computer.
Oh, that's not good. Especially as we have to drop a scoring card.
I mean, whatever.
Okay, so drop John Paul, kill John Paul.
Yeah.
Spaceman Pope and South America.
It's fine.
It's not really fine because a 4-up card will now take Poland and they have the China card. We've got the China card. They're guaranteed a 4-up card.
Okay, whatever.
We do have to do something about that.
We can realign
problematic. Well, yeah, DEFCON 5, of course. No problem.
That literally came into play in a game that I watched a long time ago.
Right, so we want them to have Lone Gunman and us to get Voice of America, right?
It might have Lone Gunman right now.
That'd be great. Oh, no. Okay, very nice. Just wreaking a bit of havoc, but...
So Voice is in the discard pile.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what happened?
Right, so plug in these cards that are ours. They've got Lone Gunman, that's huge.
How do I do that?
Click on that arrow. Put Lone Gunman in their hand.
Uh-huh.
We got Soul.
Wait, why don't I put things in our hand?
Oh no, they've got Arse Not as well. Ugh.
Why don't I put things in our hand?
Well, because you've clicked that arrow now. They've got Arse Not.
So
that's
huge.
huge.
This other arrow.
Right, we've got Defectors.
Okay. Salt Negotiations.
Quagmire and South Africa and Rust.
South African.
So now click the arrow.
And what else?
Wait, do these cards and then we add the discards. So they can Arse Not Lone Gunman. That's a shame.
And now we add discards.
Yep. Click this arrow again and fill our hand.
What do we have? Decal.
Decal's good. Decal's Central America, ABM, Europe.
Central America, ABM, and Europe. Okay.
So Jinx. ABM Treaty in case they missile envy us. Quagmire. They've got NORAD. They're not going to play NORAD for the event. ABM Treaty because if they play Middle East or Asia or something
ABM,
in the
go for it. Yep.
And we've got Defectors, so they can't do squat. Oh, perfect. So, what's the worst we can... Oh no, we could... No. So one in Iraq and flip Lebanon is the best for denying score.
No, don't flip Lebanon. We only need to put 2 in Lebanon.
2 VP. At the moment, they're getting 8.
Yeah. You only need 2 ops in Lebanon.
Oh yeah, we don't need to flip it, you're right.
Yeah,
sorry.
It doesn't matter flipping it. So... And also that
we still need to put
2 VP.
We need presence.
1
Iraq.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's still 2 VP.
That's fine.
Okay.
2 VP is fine. We need to fix Poland.
We do. I'd forgotten about Poland because it was off the map. Okay, so that's the best way of dealing with.
I think that's great.
Okay.
Press continue.
Okay. Yeah, and then we've got AR1.
Because we still.
So drop ABM.
But not yet.
Drop Middle East
because we haven't committed this.
We have.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I click commit.
Oh my gosh.
Because you said do it. Let's just do it.
Mother of Pearl. I'm terrible at this.
That's fine. So DEFCON is 4.
What did they play? Middle East.
Yeah. Do we want to coup Pakistan while we have a chance at DEFCON 4? Do we want to coup somewhere here because we've got Central America scoring? We've got Salt. We could get ABM back. But the clock is ticking.
Okay, let's not worry about the clock.
So, okay. Coup Pakistan, coup Panama, or Event Quagmire. What do you like?
The problem with couing Pakistan is that they have the China card.
Yep.
And I actually kind of feel that we should shore up our things right now. For example, I think we should play Ops.
Yep.
And maybe
Poland
we play
to Panama.
Salt to do South.
Salt could get back ABM.
Okay. Then maybe
South African unrest, take Panama and Poland. Give them the 4 coup. And we redominate Europe to play Europe scoring. And we could drop Central America for 0.
I don't mind ABM not being picked up by us. I think Salt to take Panama, Poland, and South Korea.
Okay. North Korea.
North Korea. Whoops.
Okay. Yeah.
Although North Korea only changes it by 1 point, and we have
2
Thailand
points because of adjacency.
That's a good point.
We do want to try and fight for Asia in the long run.
Let's do it.
All right.
Go.
Good. Salt's gone. Can't get ABM back. But now, if they don't coup Panama, we could drop Central America for 0 and deal with Europe later on because...
Yeah. Europe is... I mean, I would rather drop Europe.
Well, we want to drop Central America before they really frig with it.
Why?
Right?
It's only
if they miss a coup on Panama now, it's huge, right? If they coup Panama and we don't get it back, we're presenceless and they dominate. Whereas dropping it for 0 now is the biggest. Whereas they can't do a lot in Europe right now. East European unrest isn't late war.
Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. Very good point.
I try.
You get sassier as you get
As
drunk.
I get fuller of
Wow.
wine. No, it's just that I can feel the pressure of time, right? We've only got 50 minutes left on our clock. We've
Except
got all of
it's
late war
a
to go.
friendly game. They already said if we go a little bit over, they're not going to worry about it.
The clock is shockingly unfriendly.
Friendly game.
The clock,
friendly
the
game.
clock is never one's friend. Time only flows one
I just want
way.
to point out that you're shockingly unfriendly.
I know. That's my
Okay?
style.
Let me tell you, if you were to smell what is seeping outside of him right now.
That's right. It's not just the chest infection and the smell of red wine. Right. So DEFCON is 4. So we run the risk of them getting 2 coups if we do stuff with storing cards. Of course, we could Quagmire them at some point. That's always fun.
It's true.
Also, if we Quagmire them late enough in the turn, they've not played Arse Not. They can't ditch Lone Gunman.
That's also a good point.
Ooh, yeah. If we do it late enough in the turn, they might have to ditch Arse Not to Quagmire, which would be really sassy.
Because they can't do it with China card.
Okay,
so I think Quagmire is our last play.
As late as possible.
If we can do it.
Yeah, if we can find a position in which they end up not being able to ditch Lone Gunman, that would be...
Decal is fabulous.
It's great. And actually, we could use it to frig with Asia. Or we could use it to...
But we need to get rid of our scoring cards too.
I
think we're probably...
Oh, okay. This is good
so
for
he's
us.
Doing it immediately.
I strongly propose we drop Central America scoring now before it gets invented. Oh, Africa scoring, that's annoying.
Sure,
right, let's get all these tracks.
Central, go.
We're going to drop Central. Okay,
and then we'll track it afterwards.
Okay. So ditch Central from our hand.
Wait, Ask Not is dead, right?
Yeah, and drop Central from his hand, from our hand, and then I'll tell you what else he's chucking.
Okay.
So Lone Gunman's gone, and he also had...
Where is that?
Up here, because it's in the hand. Indo-Pakistani War. Kitchen debates.
There's not going to be another thing, is there?
There's not. Lone Gunman's gone. Kitchen debates. Africa scoring up here, and Summit down there.
Dang.
So, I mean, Africa scoring's annoying, but we can live with it.
But it's in the end game. We might actually get.
So what's likely to happen here is what? Coup counter coup to get DEFCON down to 2. Europe scoring gives us 5 VP, which actually means that as long as they don't pick up Asia scoring, War Games is a gambit by which we win the game early.
That's true. I think Quagmire last is the best bet.
Yeah, and we probably want space defectors.
Can I leave you for about 45 seconds?
You've got to go hit the can. Okay.
I'm rapidly approaching...
Go now. If they play a card, then I might have to do it without... In fact, if you leave the door open while you pee, I could just yell at you.
That's a great idea.
Okay.
I'm reaching an involuntary status of bladder control.
No, that's fine. Go for it.
Great.
The mat is an anti-slip mat, not a soak away pet mat.
Door's open!
That's excellent. I'm not coming in.
If they hear me on your stream, it's your fault.
I tell you what, I can switch to OBS and we can see if the levels pick up your tinkling.
Is it picking it up?
No, it's picking up your voice, but not the whittle. You're all right. And if I talk over you, I can actually spare your blushes. I'm like those fancy Japanese flushing toilets. They've invented colonial rearguard, so I suggest we just counter-event decol. Is that all right?
What did they do?
They invented colonial rearguards.
But what did they
I see. They played into Algeria, Thailand, Laos, and South Africa. I feel like those are all places we want back.
Counter them.
Yeah, good old decol. Spiderman.jpg. There we go. Also, I was yelling at you, so these poor bastards listening to the commentary are like, why has he suddenly started yelling? What are with his terrible vocal levels?
Okay.
They went here, 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 and here, and we just whoop, 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 did it
I know
back.
where those countries are.
Wash your hands.
I'm not a typical...
Go wash your hands.
Why?
We've got time for that. Because you're touching your laptop. I'm touching your laptop that your wee-covered hands
So
use.
don't touch my laptop.
Come on. We've just been through a pandemic. You wash your hands once you've been in a toilet.
My genitals don't have COVID.
Well, I'm not.
Unbelievable.
I'm not touching them to check. Jenny goes to the trouble of making sure there's hand soap in that toilet for this very reason. All right, they're using NORAD to coup. Oh yeah, it's DEFCON 4. I'm like, why are they cooing a battleground? Because it's DEFCON 4.
Shit.
Are you all right?
I'm great.
If you just dropped hand soap, it's not a big problem. They've just couped Algeria successfully. And we're at DEFCON 3. No. There's one. I think we should probably counter coup with Quagmire now that Lone Gunman's gone.
I don't agree because we already have 3 African battlegrounds. I think we should coup somewhere else.
Okay.
I think we should coup
Egypt. We don't want Libya because of.
No, I think with defectors we
gives up a VP.
I mean, we're gonna give it up anyway.
Okay.
I guess we could space it, but I want to space Usuri because we already shuffled. I think we coup with defectors and we coup.
Egypt's the biggest swing. South America, they're both overprotected. Or Nigeria to take one back. But you're right. We're already up there. And it's scored. Middle East has scored too. South America is attacking the unscored region.
Yeah, Brazil's probably best. I mean, this is. Do we not
want to use Quagmire instead then?
We need to Quagmire at the end. Oh no, because they already asked not. Gone. Ooh. Do they still have NORAD?
A 6 gives us... So it's a 6 with a 3. They've used NORAD. They've only got nuclear subs that we know about. So 6 on Brazil is what we need to flip it. That's a big ask.
I really feel like Quagmire is a potentially game-changing event, though.
Okay. So you use South African unrest to coup Egypt?
I think we use defectors to coup
Brazil?
Something.
The problem is that a 2-op coup will not give us control. So they just walk back in.
Oof. Okay.
In which case, it's like Nigeria.
Maybe Libya?
Reagan bombs Libya, is in late war, so Egypt's better.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So, defectors into Egypt.
We need the ops anyway.
We do. We need the mill ops. Should we just do
Let's do it.
It was a 5.
What?
That's pretty good. So, drop defectors.
That's so stupid.
It's pretty stupid. Oh, cheers.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. We're still alright for time. We're doing alright.
We're good. They're not going to be upset.
If they drop, am I like time at 29:59 and then I'm like, Fruitstrike said you could have all the time you want.
I think they have all the time.
Well, they can't take both. So now do we use Quagmire to take Egypt
to
level
really
up the Middle East? Because we just don't have the ops to do more. I think we either take Egypt now while we can, or we're not going to take it. And at least if we do it now, we can take Saudi and make sure the Middle East, apart from the risk of AWACS, is at least even. And we're at the point of actually quite liking even. We're slightly ahead in Africa, dominating Europe. We can possibly swing South America, level up here. We might win in final, which we don't want to do.
I really like Quagmire as an event.
Remember, Aldrich is coming, which is even more exciting.
Okay, fine. Let's do it.
Quagmire take Egypt?
Yes. Go for it.
Okay, and then
it's ours.
And then AR6, if they do something crazy in Europe, we have time to repair it before dropping Europe scoring.
Possibly. I don't think they're going to do anything in Europe. I don't think they think we have Europe.
I tell you what would be like the proper gentleman's play.
They spaced it.
Well, they're not peeking.
Good, they failed.
So Europe scoring?
Europe, 100%.
So I think a proper gentleman's play now is turn 8, we get war games, we're on 6, and we play for the draw. We give a draw, right?
Well, good thing I'm American, because we're going to get the win, baby.
What the hell is a tie?
Oh my God.
I ain't come here to play a draw.
A tie just means you're a loser with a different name.
There you go. Oh, look at the...
guns.
The dregs on this this bottle.
Is there really?
There's just a few. It's fine.
For real?
It's fine. Comes out of a big barrel.
That's
you
true.
Have to
it's an 8-year-old bottle of wine.
There you go.
Okay, I missed some cards. Let's see. Quagmire. Where's Quagmire?
What a shock.
No, I did that already. Cuban.
Fidel and Cuban Missile Crisis. You have definitely missed Cuban Missile Crisis.
Fidel, I think I got.
Yeah, 1726. You're good. You're back up to speed.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
So AR7, we are using South African Unrest 2.
South Africanly unrest things?
Yes, but not, ironically, South Africa or Botswana. We'll be using it for ops. So where? We could take Saudi. We could overprotect Poland because Solidarity is coming. Ooh, tear down this wall's quite good as well because there'll be +2 on France. Oof. +3 if they play it all into France. Ooh. Let's not worry about what they might or might not get. Overprotect Poland against Solidarity. That's probably the biggest margin of risk.
So they would go to 4, which means, if we're at 6, then...
They can't take it with a 4-up cut. I think that's probably the place.
Let's wait and see what they do.
Yeah, more aggressive is tapping Pakistan.
That's what we'll...
That's scored. We could tap Pakistan with it.
I'm sad that we didn't Fidel now.
It
Remember
happens.
how we talked about Fidelity?
Subs. Yeah, it happens. Little tap of Pakistan. Panama.
Okay,
It's scored.
I still think we take Panama.
And then what? 1 in Poland?
Yeah.
Ready for solidarity. At least that keeps us one ahead if solidarity drops.
I mean, a 4-op still takes it, but...
Yep. Shoot it. Clock's ticking.
Go.
So drop South African unrest. This is good. I just need to put you under the right amount of pressure and you comply.
Oh my gosh.
I noticed you don't ever say, no, give me a moment to think.
Accept it. But I agreed with you. It's not like I'm just blindly accepting what you say.
I think it's just that you're very agreeable. Oh my gosh.
What? For a British person, you're a cheeseburger. No, it's... Thanks for hurting my click-through rate Fruitstrike. What? Gertie means
nice.
Swedes are not offended by Swedish chef references. That's so good. What do?
They 5-year planned and took Usuri. So kill Usuri and drop 5-year plan.
Okay.
So we didn't get war games, which is a shame. We did get South America scoring, so that's kind of like the place we need to rack the hell out of, right?
Yeah.
So what do we want to do first in the headline? We have got socialist governments, Che, which would do a bit of cleaning up dodge in Africa.
Yeah.
How I learned we want a coup, so we don't really want to do that. So socialist governments or Che? And isn't it a good thing we didn't coup Libya because we got Reagan?
I think socialist governments is the best headline that we can have.
Yeah, especially if we use Marshall Plan later on, I suppose.
Especially if they do like
solidarity. Oh no, it doesn't work in Poland.
Else. Like any of the other things, we can just like start screwing.
And we can event share ourselves. You're right. Okay, let's headline socialist governments and see where to go from there. Yep. Ooh, very nice.
Cheeseburger.
Very nice. Right,
Nobody likes them.
1 out of France
and 2 out of Britain.
Yeah.
No, 1 out of Britain. No.
Yeah, one's one out, and then 1 out of West Germany.
It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do a lot. You're right.
So I think 1 out of France, 2 out of West Germany. That's the right thing to do.
That's true.
Because we're overprotected.
And then Camp David. It's got to be Camp David. Shuttle diplomacy we could space anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, Camp David. Please be low. Yes.
Oh my Google.
So kill Bear Trap. Drop Camp David. Drop socialist governments.
And then we have our hand.
And then plug our hand in. Yeah.
South America.
So, fortunately, in inverted commas, these are not particularly exciting coup targets, so we can drop South America for 0.
Reagan. Look at you with your... Wait, I thought Reagan was a US event. Oh, I didn't add Layton.
Ooh, very nice. So they get Marshall... Oh, no. If we give them nuclear test ban, DEFCON is 5.
Yeah.
So we could coup the shit out of places.
We can realign West Germany.
Oh, at +1. That's nice. Give them nuclear test ban.
I don't.
And then have 2 realigns on West Germany. That the counterpoint is they could then realign France at +1. It's +1 now. They don't control West Germany. Okay, this is fun. Let's give them nuclear test ban.
I agree.
They gain 1 VP.
No, they gain 0, right? Oh no, yes, they gain 1.
And DEFCON goes to 5. And now we realign West Germany. Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh come on! This time. Oh, 2. That's nice.
I don't even have our hand plugged in.
So drop missile envy.
Jeez, I already did that.
You didn't.
I didn't do that.
Drop missile envy. Drop nuclear test ban. Well, now
I
drop
gave
it
it to us.
Drop nuclear test ban, and now add South America scoring, which somehow you've dropped. Oh no, it's there. Sorry, apologies.
Marshall.
Oh, you've not added it. Yeah. Che. C. Muy bien.
Wait, shouldn't we know what their hand is at this point? Oh no, we should not.
We've not viewed their hand. We wouldn't know.
Do we have 24, 28?
Ooh, good question. Yeah.
Wow, I'm so good at this.
You are good.
Thank you.
Asia is gross, and DEFCON is 5. Let's see if and where they coup. Because then we could always counter coup.
I would love for them to coup, because then we coup Thailand.
Yeah, that's true. Get the last coup on Thailand.
But then they get North Korea. But then we get another coup.
Ooh, Hunter is
That's
sassy.
rude. That's really rude. I just want to point that out. That's rude. What the...
Okay, it's
schnitzel.
scored. So
I
now
think we should coup Thailand. But I don't...
With Marshall?
Is Marshall a good thing to coup with?
I mean, we're going to have to use it, right? And we have enough. They go Greece. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Then Belgium,
and then extra ops.
Finland, and Denmark. And then
shutter diplomacy doesn't work because Asia scoring isn't out yet. So this is still an issue for the last 2 turns.
But what I'm saying is...
Do we coup with Che? That's really dicey on Thailand, especially if they
No,
hold
Che
the China
we need
card.
to use for the event.
Yeah, so
Okay,
shuttle diplomacy is crap.
go-
It's got to be Marshall Plan, right?
I think so. I think you're
It's
right.
the only option we have. Nice.
That's a really good coup.
Success was the only option. So now they have the option of either the final coup or taking North Korea. Mm-hmm. And we take North Korea with Reagan bombs Libya for 0 VP. And then we drop South America
But
for 0
does that
VP.
actually matter?
Yeah, because it levels up Asia. And Asia scoring hasn't been. Oh, no, it doesn't. Shit, because they've got 4 battlegrounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah, we don't want to take North Korea.
I think we've lost this game, but anything can happen in the next 2
If they don't have
rounds.
Asia scoring, we can still win with war games. There's no need to be a sad sack.
No, you're right. You're right. It's just...
Okay.
Oof. Okay, now we realign a lot, right?
Where? These are all shored up. Che is probably better for Africa. So maybe what we
He
do
has
first...
domination of Africa.
Yeah, it's scored though, so we can worry about that later. I think we drop South America for 0. That ship sailed.
Yeah, you're right. Go for it.
And we can still use Che later on. Or do we take North Korea while we still can and hope to get the China card back?
Take North Korea.
Alright. That's true, it's 2 VP swing. And we drop Reagan for 0. And we have to wait and see what and if they do in Europe.
Reagan is dead.
Yep.
Latin American death squads.
Yep.
Goes away. What's
And
next?
Marshall Plan's
Plan?
gone.
Where is
Killed.
that?
It's in our hand.
It's in the hand.
Or was in our hand. And
Man,
Hunter's gone
card
too.
trackers are hard.
They are. But they are valuable.
Why track when you can take back?
Get kicked in the ball sack.
Exactly.
Because you didn't track. Comic-Con's good. That's nice. A little bit of freebie shore-ups. And, of course, we can put it in places, right?
So, East and West, obviously.
Poland.
Czech, yeah.
Yeah. And then Yugoslavia.
Perfect.
Yep.
Do it.
Spread our or influence. So Saudi's a yes to level up the Middle East.
South America,
drop it for score.
Yeah.
Yep. Do we want to hold Che in case they drop DEFCON turn 9 and we want to get Milops? So space shuttle diplomacy, use how I learned for ops? Or do we hold how I learned to manipulate DEFCON? I don't know. Don't know which is better.
That's a tough call.
I think we want a space shuttle diplomacy either way. Ooh, they saved that till late in the day.
Good.
You get 2 more. Ooh.
Bad.
Ooh, so
Che goes into
take.
France.
Yeah.
Immediately. Oh my
And we
gosh.
use how I learned to fight for East Germany. Well, at least they solved our problem for us.
Yeah.
What do we do? So drop Che,
Yeah.
kill tear down this wall.
Oh wow. That's good that it's out at least. Oh man.
Oh, they're going for it. Big guns. Well, this means we can flip Pakistan.
Eventually.
And we've got more battlegrounds at the moment. So
Do we put 3 in with shuttle?
Yeah, because we're already behind in Asia, and
Yeah, let's do it.
and it
Go.
doesn't count for final scoring.
Totally agree. They need a 4-op now.
Yeah.
They probably have it.
So drop shuttle diplomacy. Contract the China card.
That's fine. I need more wine.
Yeah. We still haven't out here. If we get war games next turn, there is a situation in which we snag a sneaky war games win. And they can't, right? Unless they score Asia. Yeah, like so they might headline peak, and they are. They're headline peaking, and
That's
we
okay.
didn't get war games, but we could purge them a 3rd time. And they could see that coming. Defectors in the discard pile. isn't
Why
there?
would we not purge them?
I know. I can't imagine a world in which we wouldn't. Defectors in the discard pile. So yeah, should we just purge them? Yeah, come. They've got right. What else? Latin American debt crisis is.
No.
Once we purge them, right, we could
Yeah,
jam
purge
Brazil
them. Purge,
and then
purge.
purge.
Do it.
Oh, I'll trash talk them now. They could Star Wars pull defectors, but that would be a great use of Star Wars.
And if they do it, whatever. We use Soviets shoot down to just... No, we don't.
Well,
Never
we
mind.
could use it. We could tap South
1,
Korea
2, and then take
and then-
East Germany.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, if we tickle Brazil and then hit them with Latin American debt crisis while they're under purge, that's fun. It's a good thing we didn't fill Saudi because AWACS is going to frig that up.
It doesn't...
Ah, what a
Okay.
headline.
So they got purged,
Yep,
and Voice is gone.
Yep.
At least Voice isn't coming out at the end of the game.
that's true. Unless they stole.
Oh, I haven't tracked anything. Okay,
I know. So they took one out of Pakistan. Well done them, because we got the China card. South Korea. Oh, so now we can't do the Cal thing.
Shit.
Egypt and
The
Iraq.
wrong button.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We can work it out from here.
Okay. What did they do?
They took one out of South Korea, so now we can't do the Cal thing. They went Egypt, Iraq, and Pakistan. Stop us flipping it with the China card.
I mean, I think it's clear we have to go Iraq, Egypt, right?
Yeah, but DEFCON 3. So do we coup one of them? They're under purge, so couing Egypt's probably alright. But we've got to use a 2-op card to do it. Because AWACS gives them Saudi.
Okay, so can we get mill-ops somehow? How I learned can give us mill-ops. So I think that we fill up East Germany, Egypt, and Iraq.
Giving them a coup.
Yeah. What else are we going to do?
Interesting.
Where are they going to
We also don't have a 3-op card apart from AWACS. And if we use Cal, they get a 4-op rear line. Or we give them the China card. So this is 4 ops. I kind of feel like we should coup Egypt to get DEFCON down, get our mill ops, and leave them scrambling for time. Remember, they're under purge. They're not going to take Iraq in a hurry.
That's a good point.
So we do a 2-op coup on Egypt and hope for the best.
I forgot about purge. What does Formosan do in final scoring? What does Formosan do?
It does count in final scoring, but they're already 4 battlegrounds up, so they'd have to fill Taiwan for an extra whole VP. I think we just use Formosa for ops. I think we accept that fate.
Except they get the next turn too, and it's better to just use something else that's not Formosan right now.
For now, yeah. So should we coup Nigeria? Because that transforms Africa better. And we've got time to ops war on this stuff, knowing that they're under purge.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, let's do it, because we only have 3.5 minutes left on our clock.
Whatever.
We rolled a 1. That's brilliant.
Really terrible.
Well. After all that.
I mean, tell them we're drunk. We're already sloppy. Okay, it's our turn. So
they use one small step to refill Nigeria, which of course they do once we couped it. And that's it. So
why don't
we want to do these things?
Yeah, if we
start with
your instant method is good to use. Yeah.
Retake Iraq and put 1 in East Germany for now to stop them.
That sounds great. That's perfect.
Ramajaman.
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay. And then next turn, do that maybe. AWACS is a real kick in the teeth, but there we go. Although we could just not use AWACS. We could hold AWACS and space Soviets shoot down Cal.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about AWACS. It's only 2 ops.
Yes, but...
Is Muslim still
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we can't use Formosa anymore.
Oh, that's fine.
And now we have to use AWACS.
We will space Soviets, period. But we don't have to space it anytime soon. So I think there's stuff that we should do.
Yeah.
Which is, for example, I think we should do 1 Iraq. No. We didn't even need 1 Iraq. Let's do 1 East Germany, 2 Saudi Arabia, and play that. Yeah. Although they might have Muslim.
Yeah. So wait, is it not in the discard part?
It's not. It's not.
I'm just checking. It's
oh
not.
My God. I'm not
it's
that
not
bad.
Amazing. It's not. You're right.
So rude.
So yeah, we want to leave AWACS as late as possible.
So then,
our options are right. If we event Latin American debt crisis, we need to start hammering Brazil to get our money's worth, don't we? And if we're not doing that, okay, so we'll just use it for ops. So 1 East Germany,
Saudi.
1 Iraq. Take Saudi.
Yeah, take Saudi. And the reason why I say that is because, well, okay, yeah, let's do that. Right. And then next term we're doing AWACS. Because if they have Muslim and they play it, yeah, I mean, they could
You're right.
It.
AWACS, we could go 2 Saudi, 1 Iraq. Bob's your uncle. At least we're level there. And we've got time to take, so...
No, I don't think we should do that. I think we should do other things and worry about taking Saudi later. Mm-hmm. Because if they have Muslim, it forces them to space Muslim.
You're right.
In lieu of a different card that would be worse.
So we're taking East Germany. Yeah?
Yes.
Retake East Germany. Retake Iraq.
Not just retake East Germany.
Overprotect.
Yeah, I think we go 10, 11, and then I think we go 7 into Poland.
Yep, for solidarity, and we probably want at least one more in France.
At some point.
Right. Okay, so focus on... So what have we got? 1 for Iraq. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking for 5 ops. And we've only got 4. Oh, wait, we've got to... Now we've been terrorised, we have to use AWACS this turn? Mm-hmm. So as late as possible.
What is as late as possible?
We could do AR7.
I think AWACS is as soon as possible.
It? Oh, as soon as possible.
Because if they have Muslim, it forces them to space Muslim immediately, or like eventually space it, or play it, and we get everything back.
So we want to play as late as possible.
No.
If we play AWACS early, they can then not space Muslim.
But if they play Muslim right now, we get nothing from it. Well, not nothing, but there's War Games.
Yeah,
that sucks.
I'm definitely not following you. If they play Muslim now, we get everything from it because we've not played AWACS. As soon as we play AWACS, they get 4 free ops with it.
How do they get 4 free ops?
Because AWACS prevents Muslim revolutions. They can then use it for free.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Okay, I didn't, and that's why I didn't really understand where you're coming from.
You're right.
I sometimes am. All right, so what did they do with War Games while we were arguing over how that card works? They took Japan...
I can't believe I forgot about that.
And they
that
put
was
2 in a
silly.
row. Okay.
That was very silly of me. Okay.
So
they're worried about China card, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is good. Good. I'm glad they're worried.
We could put 3 into Iraq with AWACS, but then
we could also Iran-Contra scandal 1 into Pakistan.
We could...
But then that only forces them to 2 up as well.
I think what we probably want to do is Iran-Contra, 1 in Iraq and 1 in East Germany.
I'm down.
Sort Germany.
Perfect. Go.
Stay ahead in Iraq. They're still under purge. Blah, blah, blah. Also, although they said we're going to play past the hour, if we drop below 30 minutes first, then we're like, psych! You lose on time. Losers. So we want to stay ahead of them.
You're really a bitter person.
I am. It's the bitter wine that does it.
What is going on, even? How did your country spawn mine? Oh, you also spawned a lot of other things, like Australia.
Yes, we've not even talked about Australia. It's always tucked away down here.
Yeah.
No one ever puts influence in. No one ever takes influence out.
One of my dreams is to own Australia as USSR in this game.
That's right. So what you're going to do, move into Malaysia, realign them out of Australia, fill it up.
That sounds great.
Oh no, they're under flower power.
Ooh, okay, we get 2 points.
It's a big swing if they hit it. Ah! Yay! So use how I learned to fill it?
Yes.
And then AR7, we have to use AWACS. Oh, we could space it. Oh, no, wait. We're only on AR5 because they terrorized us.
We have to space Soviets.
Yes, we do. But so take Iraq for now.
AWACS will be played. Yeah, go for it. Go.
But we can at least use AWACS to repair. So space Cal, AR6.
Yep.
And then event AWACS, repair Saudi, and overprotect France or Poland.
I think take Syria for domination.
Ooh. No. Oh, yes, because they're not in Israel. That's a power move. I like it. Sassy.
Normally 2 heads are better than 1, but I feel like we're worse. But that's cool.
Have you seen how bad I play? There's no way that we're worse with 2 of us. We may be more trouble than people listening, but...
there's a bottle that's open over there.
I know. But I'm good. I've got to go to work tomorrow. This is just a fun evening.
What are you talking about? That's rude.
Ooh, so they filled a few European battlegrounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But
we've got 4 ops.
We're good. We're good.
So
Space Soviets.
Space Soviets.
Yeah.
Ugh, God, Roscosmos. Literally, only one small step has gotten us space. Every single space roll has failed.
That's okay. We've had other luck. For
have.
example, Red Scare purging them 3
times. That's right. Yeah, we've had fun today, even if they haven't. Ooh!
Wow, that's really good.
That's huge. Because they can't space it, because they're under purge. Nice.
And now we're good.
Okay, so and now we can use AWACS.
Yep. Let's resolve AWACS. Let's take... I actually think 2 in Czechoslovakia is... Oh no, teardown is gone.
Yep. So retake Saudi.
No, don't retake Saudi. I think
1 in Syria?
2 Czech, 1 Syria.
Okay, so regain domination in
2 regions. Yeah,
muy bien.
Forces them.
Okay, sure. And War Games is gone, so we are going to final scoring, so it does make a big difference. All right, Oh, we're below on time. Oh, alas. It's a good thing we extended the clock.
Ask them, is it okay? Just say we're drunk. I'm going to say.
Don't type on my keyboard.
Oh my
I heard you wash your hands. It's fine.
I washed my hands.
I know you wash your hands. I said I heard you wash your... Oh, what, you got brush
My genitals won't be on your keyboard. That's rude. Oh, we get 2 more points. That's nice. Oh, and they failed!
They've been flubbing. We're moaning about space rolls, and here they are losing all the coups.
Yeah. Okay. We got crane sails, which is good because we don't need to play it. Mm-hmm. Iron Lady's good for us too, actually. Funny enough, because Socialist is in the discard pile already.
So
Glasnost is...
We probably want to space this and UN Intervention North Sea to deny them an extra AR, right? And that maximizes our ops. What's our headline? Barracks? Lose Lebanon?
No, I think our headline is UN...
You can't headline UN intervention.
Sorry, U2 incident. Is UN...
because we're going to use UN intervention later in the turn.
Yeah.
That's 2 VP.
Yeah.
2 VP for 3 ops, though. Is that good value for money at this point in the game?
Possibly. Marine is good, too. Marine is good, too.
Lose Lebanon and Saudi.
Yeah, I think Marine is best. Yep, you're right.
You're right, though. This is the crux where, actually, 2 VP is probably better than 3 ops. Not by a lot, but just enough.
Except this is going to give us, a serious...
It's going to solve the Middle East, for sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
We've given up card tracking, by the way.
Yeah, we're good. Card tracking, who cares?
Well, they've used Chernobyl.
Can I close this?
They've used it? Yeah, so start last turn for ops. So what? Star Wars is the worst thing they could use on us, probably. Otherwise, there's literally not another bad card. We can't do
anything about Star Wars.
We can't, because one small step.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so if they've got it, they've got it. So
we're not reducing the DEFCON, so...
Yeah. So what are our imperatives? We want to protect...
Get points!
Yeah, protect
domination. We need
domination.
Central American something.
So presence in Central America.
Glasnost coup of...
Neither's good, right? Because this is huge and that's aligned. I think actually presence would do. I agree. Coup in Guatemala
actually, I think Glasnost coup of Brazil might be better.
Yeah, but couing Africa is even better.
Yes, you're right. I think couing Nigeria might be the best.
Yeah, if they don't drop DEFCON.
Yeah.
If they made it. So if we can dominate Europe, dominate the Middle East...
Get presence. But presence in Central America is only worth 1.
That's right. So if we make sure they can't dominate Central America, and we can stay even or slightly ahead here, even being behind here with our points buffer might be enough.
It's possible.
This is the point at which maths breaks down for me, and I'm like, I think we're doing fine.
We need to overprotect France and East Germany, for sure. And Solidarity could rear its ugly head.
Yeah, but only by a couple of influence there,
1.
So that's fine.
Exactly, 1. So
special relationship gone, because we've got NATO. That is a big question. Special relationship. No. So we do, the risk of playing NATO is they can use special relationship for events. So we want to try and wait and see if they play that before we use NATO. But Thatcher the Betrayer...
They're already below time,
Socialist government's gone. Oh, that's a real nice headline.
Nobody likes that.
We got time to deal with that, though.
Do we?
They need a 4-op card to deal with East Germany. So now is the option, right? We coup or lose East Germany.
I think they have Europe scoring.
So do we give them a coup?
Can we reduce DEFCON?
We cannot reduce DEFCON and take East Germany. They don't have Europe scoring.
It's not just East Germany. We would have to take... They have 6 countries and we have 4. We would have to take 2 countries. We'd have to do a 4-up. We'd have to do Glasnost into East Germany and Romania.
It's been played. We don't need to worry about them having Europe scoring.
Never mind.
We do need to make sure they don't take it with a 4-up card. So our options are retake East Germany and let them have a coup, or have a coup and run the risk of them having a 4-up card to take.
I forgot what Glasnost does.
Glasnost increases for us. It just increases DEFCON and gives us 2 VP.
Yeah, 2 VP.
We need them to event the Reformer to get the most out of Glasnost.
Okay.
I don't think raising DEFCON and giving 2 VP is great.
They're not going to event Reformer.
What 4-up cards might they have? We Will Bury You is the only 4-up card. Oh no, Muslim Rev, which of course now is free because we played AWACS. So anyway, our key option is take East Germany back,
if we take East Germany, we have to use Glasnost and break something that forces them to deal with it.
Tap Pakistan, so we could then flip it with the China card. If we go 2 East Germany, 1 Pakistan, if they coup, we use the China card to flip Pakistan, and it's 3-3 here in Asia.
Sounds great.
I mean, it's not because of shuttle diplomacy, but in final scoring it is.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. I have no idea if that's good, but at this point,
I think that's great. I think that's great. We just need to provide a threat that says, hey, you're going to lose a lot of points if you coup.
Yeah.
Can we get... Yeah, of course we can get mill-ops. What am I talking about? There's so many non-battlegrounds we could coup.
We're good. So let's see. What's the worst they could do? They could... No, cooing the Middle East isn't good for them either, because we've got 4. So they could coup another battleground in Africa,
Doesn't
right?
matter.
Angola. Angola sets up realigns on South Africa. That's not good, but it's also 4. This is fine. So they don't have a ton of really exciting coup options.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're good. I think they might coup Iran.
Yeah,
it's possible.
That's probably their best bet, and then we just use the China card to flip Pakistan because they've already used Indo-Pak War. Ooh,
yeah.
Nice.
Okay, exactly.
Nice. Overprotect.
Okay,
so we get
cool.
the coup. Nigeria.
Yes. Okay, that was really good. Yeah. Nigeria sounds great.
With.
I think it needs to be big. I think we're gonna space grain, right?
Yeah. So we could do an intervention NATO.
Let's do it.
But we then give them 8 ARs with North Sea oil, and OPEC hasn't been played. So I think actually we need to do an intervention North Sea oil and just use NATO as late in the turn as possible, and hope they don't have special relationship.
How about instead we use U2
to coup Nigeria?
Yeah, because we're not going to do it for 2 points, right?
Yep. And this might be a bigger swing than 2 VP. So we'd like a 3 or more, please. Nice.
That's great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
I totally just farted by accident.
Good work.
Thank you.
Your diet's way better than mine, so your farts do not smell as bad. It's cool. It's cool, dude. No problem. Right. We can't do anything about Asia. Asia's dominated. Ooh. So we need to... No, they've overprotected Pakistan again.
I know, but we could ruin it.
How? These are all overprotected. And we're 4-2. Even if we break India, we'd have to break India and then jam it to go 3-3. So that's 2 ARs, gives up the China card, and gives up a huge op card.
And we can't... Wait a minute. 1, 2,
I think we're probably better off shoring up Europe and fighting for domination here.
With China card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we're way behind on battlegrounds. They can take Taiwan. They're on 8, yeah.
They'd have to take Taiwan.
Using the China card to flip Burma, that just seems...
possible.
It seems very lame.
If we calculate the score at the end.
Okay, and it could be an AR7 thing.
Yeah, taking Taiwan would mean that they don't get enough points to win the game. Then that's an option.
Yeah, okay. Let's save that for an option.
I'm so glad I'm not card tracking anymore. I said
tard cracking.
Tard cracking.
Tard cracking is a really bad thing to do at this hour.
I'm so glad that I'm not tard cracking anymore. Look at me, offending the Brits with my terrible accent. Why can't you Star Wars defectors to block RSP?
Because, Keisha's is right.
Oh, that's right.
It triggers, and then Star Wars happens to pull something. So, but you also suggested realigning Thailand with ABM, rather than doing stuff up here. Oh no, wait. DEFCON was high. So realigning Thailand was an option available to us. He's totally right.
We didn't think about that.
We did not think about that, Keisha's. Good work.
It's okay.
The benefit of 15 minutes hindsight.
As they say in France, le fuck it.
Oui. D'accord. We also need to do something about here.
Yeah. So we'll do something eventually.
The problem is an AR7 thing's like coup Guatemala, in which case they go, okay, I'll move into Cuba. So not very exciting.
Okay, so they're doing a coup. Where?
Uruguay.
Wow, that was a really successful coup, and that is rude. I just want to point that out. Is there a card that they could have that would, like, screw with us down there? I don't think there is there?
Voice America's gone.
Yeah. I don't think
Hunter's gone.
Chernobyl is gone, right?
Chernobyl's gone. So the best case scenario is they're looking to use 4 ops to tap Argentina.
I mean,
Star Wars VOA is definitely real.
That's a good point.
But if it is, it is.
Have Star Wars. Like,
well, if they do, they do, right? What can we do? We can use the Iron Lady to put one in Argentina, of course.
Which we're going to do anyway.
Okay, so do we want to overtake Europe?
Sure.
With the Iron Lady? Socialist governments is gone.
1,
blah, blah,
2,
blah.
3. I think that's great.
Okay. So now, if we're worried about Star Wars VOA, we need to put 2 in Chile to stop them doing something in. But they could do so much else. I think if they have Star Wars VOA, like
we lose.
It's totally beyond our control.
We freaking lose.
Inshallah.
You don't want any more wine?
No, I'm good.
What's wrong with you?
So it is a Wednesday, and I normally drink tea or alcohol-free beer while I play Twilight Struggle. It's also 11 at night, and because I'm a sad middle-aged bastard, I'm normally in bed by now. So apart from those things, I would totally love to binge wine with you and call in sick tomorrow, but I've already done that this week, and I have to get back to work. These sinuses will not clear themselves. Miss. Hooray. So they don't get VP. So I realised this is a weird tick I have where if they space or brush war, I click OK so I don't see how it went as quickly as possible.
What do you mean?
Did you not see when they spaced it? I clicked OK before I saw what the result was. I don't care. It's clearly some weird, like, sub-OCD thing.
Play the goddamn turn!
Well, no, we've been told we can use all the time we want now. Do we retake domination in Europe?
Yes.
So maybe 2 Yugoslavia, 1 Romania, 1 Czechoslovakia.
They've got 2 Yugoslavia with Ortega.
Oh, that doesn't do it, right? Because they're still way up in Europe.
It doesn't matter. They're not playing it yet.
So we're edging our way towards domination.
Yeah.
Very slowly and boringly.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, this tells them, like, hey, do you want to spend 3 ops or 2?
Remember, we do still want to coup Guatemala at some point.
We will.
Oh, we are we? But we need to do this again.
I see what you're saying.
It's going to take a while.
So you're saying UN North Sea oil?
And then try and speed up the domination thing.
Or we could just coup it now? No, yeah, you're right. Okay, go ahead.
Although we don't want to... We don't want
Wait, what are we doing with grain sales then?
Spacing it. If we have to, we space it. If not, we hold it and use the China card.
That's a fair point. Okay, UN North Sea. I think that's...
And what are we doing with it?
2 Yugoslavia, 1...
Czechoslovakia?
Yep.
Okay. You don't get 8 action rounds. That's too much fun. You're not allowed that much fun. And we're going to imply an exciting ops race is coming. Yeah?
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah,
if only we could purge them a 4th time. That would be great.
Maybe we should have saved that.
Maybe.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, oh, that would have been really nice.
So 5, 6, 7, we could use Ortega, the China card, and then NATO to finish, hoping they don't have special relationship. If we want to be really risk averse, we can put another 1 in France in case they do.
Of what?
So as soon as we play NATO, special relationships eventable. So we need to bear that in mind because we don't want to like dominate Europe and then absolutely throw it out the window the next second. 4 free ops. Well done. Okay. I mean, at this point, even presence in Central America doesn't matter greatly. It's the difference between 7 or 8 VP. So I think we just eat Central America.
Yeah.
So that means with that and our score, we're currently even. So at the moment, they're winning because Asia beats the Middle East. We're slightly ahead here, even there.
Europe and Middle East beats them.
So we need to dominate Europe. Yeah? So 1 in Czechoslovakia and 1 in Romania.
Perfect.
And just say, hey, we're coming for you in Europe.
Yep.
Okay. And we need to watch out for France if we do use NATO, because special relationship will...
We will use NATO.
Totally screw that.
We can't use grain sales. I know we can space it, but we're not going to space at this point. It's 0 points.
You're right.
We're playing 8 ops.
We are. And if they have Star Wars VOA, we just accept the fact that we were always going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. You can close your laptop now. Who's tracking cards?
Why would I close it?
That's
when
true.
I could do something that's
smash
more...
the wine glass away.
When I could do something that's more interesting than listening to you.
That's true. Imagine what it's like for Mrs. C, who's been with me for 20 years.
I've tried.
I'm not normally this nasal.
But my brain retracts from that.
Oh my god, it's horrible. So horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, there's no way we're dominating Africa. It's just not happening, right? So if they were to VOA us, 2 in Chile, 1 in France, 1 in Romania, dominates Europe, stops South America being dominated with VOA. The worst they could do is deny us domination in the Middle East.
I think for our last play, we need to use China card in Asia.
It doesn't do anything. It literally doesn't.
Burma.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so NATO AR6, overprotect France, take Romania, 2 in Chile to deny VOA dominating South America.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm not sure it is perfect, but I think at this point it's the best we can do.
If by perfect what I meant is drunk
Stop talking.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right,
drunk perfect.
As mad as using the China card to flip Burma is.
Why is that mad?
Like, one of the basic rules is don't get hung up on taking non-battlegrounds. But then we're in late war, and actually, if it denies domination at the end of the game, it's probably all right. He didn't use Camp David, so that's a shame. I was excited about the 50-50 prospect of 2VP
loved
there.
2 points. It'd be interesting if 2 points changes the
Oh,
game.
and we get 2VP for Flower Power as well. That's nice.
Flower Power was so
Okay,
good.
so he's VOAing us. He's got to be VOAing us. There's 2 of them.
So let's just do our plan.
Well, what was up? That's our
1
plan
France,
change.
1 Romania, 2 Chile.
Okay. In which case, VOA doesn't affect South America. There's
Correct.
no way they can dominate there. Even if they do stuff in Africa, these are overprotected to the point where Voice America doesn't touch
And
them.
now-
So all they can do is frig with the Middle East. Yeah?
What is it?
Special relationship.
Thank you.
It just goes
I
with
must
France.
said super
They could use it to take
relationship.
Portugal or Turkey. That's true. But I
But
think we
then
just have to
can
accept
use
that.
China card to
Yep.
fix it.
But we're going to use the China card flip Burma. You've been
But
talking about that for 2 turns.
I know, except if they do that.
Except if they do, we won't.
It is what it is. Like,
Okay.
what are we going to do?
You're so flexible. It's the ogre.
Thank you. I get that a lot.
All right. So yeah, I think if they don't Star Wars VOA, I will go to IKEA and eat meatballs. I want to do that anyway. I'm actually just looking for a reason to eat meatballs at IKEA.
They're probably going to fill Israel. Because remember, if they want to do the
1,
VOA
2,
play,
3,
they still
4.
have to.
Yeah, but they don't have a non-battleground. So actually, it's annoying, right? They break domination, but they don't get domination.
Exactly.
So actually, VOA is not doing a lot for them.
And they wouldn't win because.
Cool. So maybe flipping Burma is the right play. Imagine if flipping Burma is the right play and we win. I'm going to be eating humble pie for the rest of the time you're here.
I'm just going to point out that I'm a really smart cookie.
Super smart. Super smart. Although, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if we're using the China card, is not putting 3 in Taiwan and overprotecting Lao better. Because we're still 8-7.
They have 8. They
1,
still
2,
dominate
3, 4,
us.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yes.
We have to literally.
He's a smart cookie. He just said he was a smart cookie.
Like,
It's my job to ask dumb questions if you're the smart cookie.
oh man.
We're ahead on time now. Come on, chop chop. Gotta go to bed.
God, the rudest person in the world. We're 10 minutes. 20 minutes.
20 minutes, that's right.
It's fine.
That's
We could ask them in chat to be polite. Say like,
Can you get a move on? It's bedtime
no.
here. Oh no, wait, it's midnight where they are.
Oh
yeah,
my gosh,
that
no.
would definitely backfire.
We're literally in the last 2
Yeah,
rounds.
get a wiggle on.
I think it's fine. I think they're
Boring,
okay with this.
boring.
You're such a jerk. Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Okay, so if they do nothing of interest, we're flipping Burma. If they do something interesting, we have to change our tack. Mm-hmm. And then once they Star Wars VOA, we don't have any control over that.
I
That
agree.
sucks, but that's life.
I think we lose if they Star Wars VOA.
Well, at least we put ourselves in a position to win, which, you know,
You're right.
frankly is all I like, right?
This is a very close game. A single roll or
That's right. And we're playing the whole of Sweden. So that's good for us, right?
Yes, they have a
They're
population
just playing someone
of
with a stupid
2.
username.
They have a population of 2.
That's right. But the
Oh
two
my gosh.
smartest are playing, so it's fine. They even
So-
have a flag. We don't have a flag. We use in Morocco.
Because I was just there.
Anchors Morocco's an
I'm
awesome
cultured.
flag. It's a
I'm
great
just going to
flag.
point out to my uncultured British friend who just simply accepts colonization.
Oh,
and
you're going to
everything.
Star Wars VOA? That'd be really
What is
boring.
this?
Whoa! Sassy!
I'm almost okay with this, but I'm not okay with this.
Yeah, because we now can't flip Asia. Let's just check. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4,
I think we
5,
still win.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They're at 2, they get 4, but we get Middle East. Yeah, I think we still win. I think we do this.
Do we just do that? We literally have 20 minutes to have this conversation now on our clock. So
okay.
How much? Well, okay. I don't care about doing
Click the goddamn buttons.
Wait,
you don't want my generals on your trackpad,
That's
so
true.
go ahead and like click Middle East. Click Middle East. How many points do we get?
Up by 4.
4. What's Asia?
It's 6.
Minus 7.
6 because of shuttle diplomacy.
Okay, so 6. Right? So we're down 6 in Asia, which means we're at -2. And we're at -8 because of Central America. What about Africa? What is Africa at?
Yeah, sorry. So 8. They've got 14 on the current board.
What's Africa?
We're at +1.
Okay, I think we win if we just take Europe. Because if they break Europe...
They don't do enough elsewhere.
I think so.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. And honestly, I don't care. The game is close enough at this point that it's like, if they win, you know what? Go for it and... Everyone loves you, and
that's like, nice. They've used Star Wars, so they can't get VOA.
Yeah.
Right? They can't fix South America. They can't flip Africa. They can't really break domination in the Middle East easily because we've got 2 non-battlegrounds. Yeah, you're right. It's not worth overthinking.
I just don't care.
Just do it.
Like,
just do it.
Here's the thing: if
Should
they win, good for them, and I want to play them again.
What a gent!
This is so close. This is so close. If they reserved something that we didn't think about, then I want them to win.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So special relationship into sports law, Turkey breaks Europe.
It doesn't matter.
Because we'll be on 14.
We would win by 1.
They'll be on 6, 14. They've got the China card for 15, 14.
No, we would actually have a 0 and they would win.
A tie's fine. Anyway,
if
it's exciting.
If a tie happens, I would be so
I wanted
happy.
to tie with War Games, but those bastards had it, so we didn't even get that. Didn't even get the luxury of offering a polite draw 2 turns ago.
Not gonna lie,
That's so
you
unsporting.
don't got enough ambition,
I know.
you silly Brit.
I never have. They probably want the Star Wars VOA AR7. You are 15 mins ahead of us.
Except they didn't do that.
That's true. But that's an exciting pivot for Keishas, because now he thinks they're going to do that. And then boom! They didn't! Mind blown!
Oh my gosh, you're the best movie director ever.
Actually crazy.
Holy shit.
That's right. I'm the Michael Bay of Twilight Struggle. Probably not.
And I'm the Michael Gay of
Hey! Smashed it! We totally wrote all these jokes down. We spent days rehearsing.
Also, by the way, we're just shoutcasting over something that was already recorded. It was pre-recorded. This is a script.
That's right, yeah. We've workshopped this for weeks. Weeks and weeks. We played 15 games with Team Sweden. And they've been so polite.
By workshopping this, you have now realized that we are the worst workshoppers ever.
That's right. I lost several thumbs. We've not been card tracking, so I can't even tell what they might do.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Brushwall's gone.
It doesn't matter at this point.
Ooh,
what they do is what they do.
Yeah, inshallah. Solidarity doesn't... Yeah.
Que sera, sera.
Yeah, I like it. So yeah, breaking Europe is the best they can do, right?
It's possible, but I don't think that it wins them the game. It might win them the game, depending on how many ops they have. But keep in mind, they only have 2 cards. And they could be bad cards.
Yeah, but Lone Gunman's
probably
gone.
Not. No, I don't mean Lone Gunman. I mean just like
OPEC.
Something that
yeah, we didn't use.
them.
Yeah, OPEC could be great.
Yeah, I agree.
Cultural Revolution gives back the China card.
That's true.
Very true. Or a war card, because Flower Power's been... The hippies have given us so many points this game.
You know what? It's
Peace
early
out, hippies.
here. It's early here. They can take all 16 minutes.
It's early because your laptop's still set to Central Time. Whereas...
No, Central? I'm offended.
Sorry, Eastern Time.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. I know time zones.
Okay.
One of those faraway time zones. It's definitely not that time.
I got a picture of the Greenwich Mean Time. No, Greenwich.
Very good.
Sorry.
Well done. I gave him a dirty look. I gave him the pronunciation look.
He looked at me like I was going to put sweet tea into his cup.
Right. Greenwich is only in 2 places. Oz and Wookiee Hole.
Okay, so I'm going to say something right now.
Hold on.
Oh, what is this?
Would we prefer? To
win by 1 point.
Or a draw? Hail Mary Realigns are super fun.
Hail Mary Realigns! Oh my gosh, yes. Go for the realigns. Go for the realigns! Oh my god. Please beat us. Please beat us. We are legitimately rooting for you.
Here we go.
You can watch the video.
You've got to go for the win.
This would be amazing.
For the win.
Oh my
for
god.
the win.
Can you imagine? What would the Hail Mary realigns be? I don't even know. South America, maybe?
Yeah, so minus
probably.
1 on Argentina.
Nah, I mean, that's...
But then that doesn't break Europe. I'm not sure that does it. 3 ops into break Europe and fill Israel. We win by 1.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. We didn't.
I told you.
Numbers.
Okay. No, I'm not going to touch your keyboard.
Thank you.
What
were you going to say?
I was going to touch his keyboard. My genitals were going
I'm
to
not going to type. My genitals are going to type.
Please, for the love of Google, do the realigns. Oh, Aldrich. I said Aldrich.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh my god. That was literally the closest game I have ever had in my life. Actually, that's not true. There was one closer.
There we go. Let's ditch the Reformer. They get 4. We win by 6. Happy days.
Oh my gosh, GG. I want to play them again. That was really fun. That was really fun.
All right.
So good. Okay.
I like it. Maybe.
I'll let you do
Suspense.
what you do when a video ends, which is basically undramatically concluded.
That's right, yeah. Well, we've all been here for a couple of hours and we're ready for bed. So good night, everyone. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for obliging as well.
Thank you, guys. That was really fun. That was awesome. I'm excited to do this again.
Yeah, we should.
Can we do it before I leave?
That's why we set up Fruitlinger, right? Because we knew there'd be another one.
Can we do it before I leave?
We should talk to the Whoppers. We should definitely get the Whoppers.
Yeah, let's find some other opponents.
That'd be great. And in
I
fact,
would do one per night if you wanted.
Oh, that's very exciting.
Oh my gosh.
I've got a lot going on in my life.
Oh, jeez.
I was just thinking we could actually.
He doesn't. He's boring.
I'm so lonely. My wife won't even talk to me. We could talk. We should talk to Whoppers about doing this, but also meeting up for a 2v2 on a board game.
Actual two-headed
That would
giant?
be insane, right?
I would love that.
We should do that. We should probably not do this while people are listening to us. We could talk about this.
I'm down.
Anytime. Right, we're gonna go.
Have a wonderful night.
Thanks everyone. Much appreciated. Bye for now.